So if you want to make 6 figures, you can't just be talking about you want to make 6 figures. You hear what I'm saying to you tonight? If you do the 3 things I tell you to do tonight, I guarantee you, whatever it is you want to do in life, you'll be able to do. You will be able to accomplish whatever you want to academically, financially, relationally, whatever. So 3 things. All right, I'm going to tell you this story. I got to get out of here. And the story is about, you guys have probably heard about this before. It was a young man who, he wanted to make a lot of money, and so he went to this guru, right? And he told the guru, I want to be on the same level you on. And so the guru said, if you want to be on the same level I'm on, I'll meet you tomorrow at the beach at 4 a.m. He like, the beach? I said, I want to make money. I don't want to swim. Guru said, if you want to make money, I'll meet you tomorrow, 4 a.m. So the young man got there at 4 a.m. He all ready to rock and roll, got on the suit. He should have worn shorts. The old man grabs his hand and said, how bad do you want to be successful? He said, real bad. He said, walk on out in the water. So he walks out into the water. Watch this. When he walks out into the water, it goes waist deep. So he like, this guy crazy. Adrian, he's like, I want to make money. He got me out here swimming. I didn't ask to be a lifeguard. I want to make money. He got me in. So he said, come out a little further. Walked out a little further. Then he had it right around this area, the shoulder area. So this old man crazy. He's making money, but he crazy. He said, come on out a little further. Came out a little further. It was right at his mouth. My man like, I'm about to go back in here. This guy is mine. So the old man said, I thought you said you wanted to be successful. He said, I do. He said, walk a little further. He came, dropped his head in, held him down, hold him down. My man getting scratching, holding him down. I got you. I know you brushed it out, but I got you. He had him held down. I need you for an illustration. He had him held down. Just before my man was about to pass out, he raised him up. He said, I got a question for you. Somebody answered the question for me. He said, when you were underwater, what did you want to do? Lee, I'm looking for a different word though than lip. What's that word? He said, I wanted to breathe. He told the guy, he said, when you want to succeed as bad as you want to breathe, then you'll be successful. I don't know how many of y'all got asthma in here today, but if you ever had an asthma attack before, you short of breath, SOB, shortness of breath, you wheezing. The only thing you trying to do is get some air. You don't care about no basketball game. You don't care what's on TV. You don't care about nobody calling you. You don't care about a party. The only thing you care about when you're trying to breathe is to get some fresh air. That's it. And when you get to the point where all you want to do is be successful as bad as you want to breathe, then you'll be successful. And I'm here to tell you, number one, that most of you say you want to be successful, but you don't want it bad. You just kind of want it. You don't want it badder than you want to party. You don't want it as much as you want to be cool. Most of you don't want success as much as you want to sleep. Some of you love sleep more than you love success. And I'm here to tell you today, if you're going to be successful, you've got to be willing to give up sleep. You got to be willing to work off for 3 hours of sleep, 2 hours. If you really want to be successful, some days you're going to have to stay up 3 days in a row. Because if you go to sleep, you might miss the opportunity to be successful. That's how bad you gotta want it. You gotta go days without, listen to me, you gotta want to be successful so bad that you forget to eat. Beyonce said once she was on the set doing her thing, 3 days had gone by, she forgot she didn't eat. Because she was engaged. I never forget when 50 Cent was doing his movie, I did a little research on 50, and 50 said that when he wasn't doing the movie, he was doing the soundtrack. And they said, when do you sleep, 50? Sleep. He said, sleep. Sleep is for those people who are broke. I don't sleep. He said, I got an opportunity to make a dream become a reality. Football players, how many football players? Got anybody like football in here? Raise your hand. Anybody like football? Emmitt Smith. I used to be a Cowboy fan. Before they did my boy Tom Landry wrong, I used to be a Cowboy fan. And watch this, there was a commercial. Emmitt Smith had won his first Super Bowl, and he had this commercial when he was lifting weights. I don't know if you saw the commercial when he was lifting, and he said, Emmitt said, you know what? I won the Super Bowl, so I can rest now. He was doing his bench press. So he said, I won the Super Bowl, so I can rest now. So he throws up about 325, boom. And he rests for about 2 seconds. And he boom, boom, boom. Did you see that? He'd already won a Super Bowl. He said, I think I'm going to take a rest. And he rests for how long? 1 second. Most of you won't be successful because when you're studying and you get tired, you quit. And I'm here to tell you today, if you got somebody came to my office the other day crying. I said, look, don't cry to give up. Cry to keep going. Don't cry to quit. You already in pain. You already hurt. Get a reward from it. Don't go to sleep until you succeed. Listen to me. I'm here to tell you today that you can come here, you can jump up, you can do flips, you can be excited when we give away money. But listen to me, you'll never be successful until I don't have to give you a dime to do what you do. You won't be successful until you say, I don't need that money, because I got it in here. So listen to me. Mca Smith said this at the end of the commercial. Mca Smith said, all men are created equal. Some work harder in preseason. I'm going to say it again because you might have missed it. All men are created equal. Some work harder in preseason. So that means that there are some people who are going to see the professor, going to see the TA. And even when the professor says, I don't meet with you, my TA meets with you, you say, I don't want to talk to your TA. I don't pay the TA. I pay you to teach me. So you're going to have to find some time to meet me. If I got to meet you at the mall, if I got to meet you at your house, you are going to see me. Listen to me. All men are created equal. Some work hard in preseason. When I went to college, guys were way smarter than me. 4.0s, 3.0s. They went to the Ivy League high schools, came to Oakwood from these great high schools. Most of them are not doing what I'm doing. Why? Because it's not about where you come from. It's about heart. You come to a place where, being smart ain't enough. You got to have heart. That's number one. Watch number two. Number two, catch number two. I wrote it down. I wanted to make sure you got it. It says, watch this. We're talking about sacrifice now. The important thing is this. You're right while I'm saying it, because I only have about 3 more minutes. Listen to me. The most important thing is this. To be able at any moment to sacrifice what you are for what you will become. That's the number 2 thing. You got to catch that one. To be able to, listen to me, at any moment. Some of you can make sacrifices when Monday Night Football is not on. You can make a sacrifice. But when the game come on, for some reason, you just attached to it. For some of you, when your favorite show come on, you can make sacrifices on Sunday when ain't nothing going on. But when your favorite show comes on Monday, bam, some of you focus until the phone ring, and then you like, I gotta answer it. If I don't answer the phone, I'm gonna die. I'm saying to you today that there are some of you, if you give up your cell phone, you would be successful. But your cell phone is more important to you than your success. I'm gonna say it again. I'm gonna hurt somebody. Some of you need to give up your cell phone, because the time you spend on your cell phone could be used for your success. The time you could be using to be successful, you're using it on the cell. And the cell phone is not bringing you nothing but a bill. And somebody has told you you couldn't live without it. I'm talking about going deep now, giving up stuff. Watch what it says. To be able at any moment to sacrifice what we are for what we could be. I don't do well in math. You're right. You ain't never studied. I'm not good in writing because you have never written before. But I dare you to fail in writing for a whole year to see if you can get to the end. I dare you to fail. I dare you to take that same class over and over again. I dare you to stop dropping classes like you soft. Always want to give up. I'm dropping. Why are you dropping? I'm so grateful that the slaves didn't drop and quit. Say, I'm just going to stop. I'm a slave. I'm just going to be a slave. I'm going to quit. Listen to me. The slaves said, we will live because one day we will become. We won't always be slaves. So today, although we're slaves, we're going to act like we're free, and one day our children will be free. If the slaves would have just said, we quit, we give up, we would have died in the Middle Passage. But some slaves said, I don't care what we go through, we're going to survive this. 400 years of slavery, we're going to get through this. And you can't get through it 1825. You can't get through a writing class, and you got tutor after tutor, resource after resource. The problem is, you ain't never felt no pain before. You're soft. It's a soft generation. You quit on everything. Our people did not quit. Harriet Tubman not only made it, she went back and got some more. She said, you know what, I made it, but I'm going to walk all, listen to me, shh. not ride the bus. I'm gonna walk all the way back down to the south to get some more. And you quitting on 1825? Now watch this. You quit after you, listen to me, you get a sleeping bag and you wait for them. You wait for the first WRA instructor to come in and you come out your sleeping bag, I need help. You quit after you do that. You quit after you had, listen to me, a WRA party. I'm having a party. Everybody come over. I got food, everything. And let them get over there. Let it be all the best writers. All right, I food y'all. I want to have a writing party.
What's up, everybody? How many people we got here? Where's Harold? About 8 in the house. Oh, your screen is really, really blurry, brother. How's everybody doing? You guys want to, if you can, you guys want to talk, that's cool. Raise your virtual hand, please, so we can kind of keep some uniformity. Where's Felix Manny? Where's Daniel? Where's Daniel? So we just wanted to get together with you guys because I know there's a lot of you guys that are having some challenges. I'm Sean from Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. Second coldest part in the country, but not today. It's a balmy +4. The ones that want to win are here. We have to interrupt our routines, like Eric Thomas was talking about, and I think that has a lot to do with what goes on inside, and that's why we have challenges. I think the biggest challenge that most people have is themselves. We have OCD. We have OCD a little bit. We have ADHD. We have trouble focusing. We have trouble paying attention to things that are happening in the group. I mean, this group is at 3,000. I just checked before, as you guys were watching that video. We're at 3,000 members. So imagine you being Alfredo or Mac getting 3,000 inbox messages of what's going on in your business and all the questions that are answered in the training. I just want to say this. I've been a part of MCA for a very short period of time. I think we're coming up on a month now tomorrow. So I want to say this. I haven't had the serious results like Alfredo, but I've made some money. I've made about $850, which works out to about 1,200 Canadian. Not a lot of money because I had to focus on getting some training absorbed so that I can do what I need to do in my business, and that's follow what successful people do. And the word focus means follow one course until successful. And I know that has a big challenge for a lot of people because we got busy lives, we got jobs, we got wives, we got kids, we got all these things going on. And it's not because we don't want to help you, but we want to, get you to grab the steering wheel of this opportunity that we're in that's going to potentially change your life if you allow it to. And I know that is really hard for the average person. Trust me, it was hard for me years ago. And that's why we say that personal development is so important in your life because there's so much negative shit going on in our lives that we have trouble focusing on the end result. The thing that I can share with you is we all need cash. Cash is king. Cash controls everything. Money's not everything, but if you don't have it, it's literally everything. So what we want to say to you guys is, you know what? We know what's going on in your lives. Cash flow, I mean, we're at the most uncertain time. And he's stalking my bank account. We're at the most uncertain time, but guess what? The reason why Alfredo shared this with us is because we know that I got cash flow issues too. I don't have $100,000 sitting in the bank, but you know what I have? I have it written down mentally every single day of what I want. And if you guys ain't doing this, you got to start doing it. It's the universal attraction into your life. What you think about, you bring about. And one of them on there is, I have $250,000 saved in my bank account. If you guys ain't doing this, you got to start doing this. And I could say this, you will have a paradigm shift when you actually start to write this down. I'm on day 158. It's got to be done, because if you don't, see, remember this, the only thing that can grow is the thing that you give energy to. The energy flows to where the concentration goes. So if you're focusing on, I don't have enough money, I need to make money, guess what? You're going to focus on a negative bank account. And I've been there. Right? So I just want to say this. Your life will change when you stop chasing a paycheck. When you stop worrying about that $80 sale coming in, it's going to change. Because it's like the leopard and the lion. That lion's got to hit the ground running. Because if not, that leopard's going to eat him. Right? And Daniel and Dios Neti, these guys got full-time jobs. We all have full-time, many of you on the panel have full-time jobs. So what we need to do is we need to help you think straight so that you can focus on the training so that you can get the results that you want. In the end of the day, it's a paycheck. But see, if people think that you're just out there for a paycheck, guess what? They're going to push you off. They're going to, oh, I need to think about it. Oh, that's a scam. You know what's a scam? The freaking job that people work. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And I know you got to make a paycheck. I get it. So do I. I got 4 kids, and I got 4 responsibilities in the Philippines. And I have a best friend that's my business partner that I need to answer to. So I get it. Your why is going to be the driving force in what you do. So the reason why we need to get a little bit motivated is because you need to focus on your why, not about the how or the what, and focus on the training that's at hand, because there's literally over 100+ hours of training in everything that we do. And we can do more of these and actually going through things. We can have more intimate groups to help you piece together and do all those other things, because it's going to help you. We know that. Look at Jermaine, what he's done. We want to do those too, so we can get other people into leadership roles to do the exact same thing that Jermaine does. Because these guys are busy. And we want to help you. But we also have to get you to help yourself and take the steering wheel and go, okay, you just got started. Guess what? You ain't going to make money right away unless you think straight. Right? When you say, okay, the training is this, I need to go through this and this, you're going to need to dedicate at least a couple hours a day for your business, because empires were not built with the snap of a finger. Some of them are many months, many years, millions of dollars, and guess what? They're $1 million+ in the hole before they even start earning $1 profit. So for a few $100, $200-300 at the most, you've got access to a system that is going to change your life when you just submit to it and follow what the successful people do. So Daniel, you wanna? Oh, I'll unmute you, brother. Go ahead.
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Excellent. What's up, guys? Hey, thanks for East Coasters tuning in 10 o'clock at night. The reason behind this mastermind is I've been on a bunch of them. I'm always on them, I should say, and I get hit up a lot on Facebook. And the whole sole purpose why I kind of got on these phone calls this morning was because I see there's a lot of people that need help, and I just thought maybe a live platform would be the best way to kind of answer questions real time. I don't expect anybody who comes into this system to be an expert, but I get simple little questions that after you read them over 20, 40 times in an hour, same questions from different people, it gets very frustrating because it's in black and white in certain setup features, and people aren't taking the time to read. I understand we're all busy. Listen, I'm a single dad. I have a teenage son. I have a house to upkeep. I have a private jet that I manage as a full-time job. I'm very busy, and I stay up 19, 20 hours a day to get shit done. Excuse the language, but that's the bottom line. You know, I really put in the work, I put in the hours because I know my purpose and my goals are bigger than what I'm living right now. You know, to touch on what Sean said about money, everybody's concerned about making money, and that's what we're all here for ultimately. But there has to be a plan in place, and you can't chase the money. Chase the dream, chase the process, and you know what? The money follows with it. You know, rewind 8-10 months ago when I first started online marketing, you know, I had the money. I came from a different perspective than most people. I had money to invest, and I went at throwing money at stuff and just constantly throwing money at services and, you know, whoever came along with a process with no real information like we're doing for you guys tonight. And ultimately, if I throw a number out there to actually scare you guys, you know, if you're worried about $80, how about worrying about $13,000? How about worrying about $14,000? How about worrying about I just invested another 13 grand in my digital altitude offer? But like I said, I don't sweat the money because I'm so focused on the purpose of what I'm doing and the process of where this is going with MCA. What I love about MCA, it's a very simplified system. It's a very tangible service that you could sell to your next door neighbor. You could sell it to your kids' teachers. I mean, you could sell to anybody. Everybody needs what MCA offers. And the beauty of it is everybody doesn't have to be an affiliate. That's another thing I love. Maybe somebody just wants the roadside service and they don't want to sell nothing, but you know what? You're still making money off that membership. So that's the beauty of this service. Like I said, there's so much information in these rooms between Alfredo, Jermaine, now Max involved with the VSL. If you don't have the daily income method yet, but there's so much information here that you should really be seeing sales. Even if it's just one sale a day, you should be seeing it. If you're not seeing it, then either A, there's a couple things here. You have to step back and look at what you're doing. Don't message out of desperation because really, as a leader, you know, as one of the influencers, I really, I'm not here to hold anybody's hand. I'll guide you, but I'm not going to hold your hand the whole way because I have 2 businesses and a private jet that I need to manage in my day-to-day. And, you know, it's 10:15 at night. I've been sick. For most of you don't know, I've been sick the last 3 or 4 days, but I talked to Sean, and I'm up tonight to help you guys. So with that, I'm going to cut the talking out, but that's just a little introduction about myself. I'm always here to help, like I said, and the key word is help. It's not to hold your hand. You can message me whenever, but really just step back. If you're having a problem, really try to dissect things yourself. And if you're really at a roadblock in what you're doing, then hit one of us up and we'll be glad to help you guys. I'm just getting people that join. They're in it 1 or 2 days, and then they're like, I'm not making any money. Well, I've been in it now for about a little over a month now. I really didn't go full force until 2 weeks ago, only because I had my other business and my private jet that was really tying me up. But I really dissected everything even before I started driving traffic. Too many people are jumping in and just driving traffic. I'm going to tell you right now, if you want to waste your money, that's the fastest way to do it, is to jump into an offer, not fully understand the process, and start throwing money and time at it. You're going to lose both of those. You're going to lose your time and your money. So really, this was the whole purpose of this mastermind. It's a Q&A. I really want to hear from you guys. I know a lot of people sit in these rooms. They don't say nothing, but I really want to hear from you guys. I want to know concerns, any questions, anywhere you're stuck, you know, how to go about certain things. And I'll be glad to answer anything you guys got tonight. That's the sole purpose of me being here tonight.
Awesome. And here's one thing before we get into the Q&A. I want you guys to really understand what you have a hold of. You have at least 2 7-figure and 8-figure guys that we have access to on a weekly basis, 4 times a month. That right there is worth at least $40,000 in the outside world to be able to spend 4 hours a month with them. So take that. Don't take that for granted. I'm not saying that to scare you or anything. Just, you have a diamond in your hand, and the investment was $40. Take it, run with it, and make it a $40 million opportunity. And then we'll get into the Q&A. Does that make sense, guys? So yeah. If you guys want to raise your virtual hand.
Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second, Sean. I want to say something real quick.
Go ahead, brother.
First of all, I want to congratulate Reynaldo. He take action today, and he's here in the meeting. So, brother.
Reynaldo. Good to see you, brother.
Welcome to the team. This is what we do. I mean, 3, 4, 5 times, 6 times a week. And for those who don't know me, like I'm Harold, aka Double H. So yeah, most of you know me because of that Double H. So I just want to say, guys, where I come from Puerto Rico like 2 years ago without nothing. I just came with $500. I worked in family. My first job, it was in Family Dollar, guys. But I just set up goals in my life, and everything I made is happening, guys. So now I joined this opportunity, and most of the people say, no, it is a scam or whatever. Yo, I gotta tell you something. For those guys that say it is a scam, you need to tell them, like Sean told them, your job is a scam. You know why? Because you worth more than $10 an hour. You know that if you take it, how much they paying you? It's easy. The math don't fail. How much 5 minutes of your work worth if you make $10 an hour? It's like maybe not even 10 cents. It's less than that. So I'm telling you guys, you need to start thinking big. Everything can happen, no matter if you don't have studies, that don't matter. The system make you think like that. They make you think because you don't have studies or you don't have a college degree or whatever, you can't be millionaire or you can't have 6 figures. That's lie, guys. You know how many people I know now in this business that they don't have nothing. Like Alfredo was dropped out from school. He don't have, I think he don't even graduate from 12th grade. And he is 7-figure earner, guys. So I'm telling you guys, everything is possible. You just need to put the effort. I'm telling you, everything is gonna come on. This new guy, Reynaldo, I was impressed because he told me, yo, you know what? I just posted because I tell him, all right, you want to start bringing traffic? Put in your wall who want to make an extra $500. Yo, Sean and Daniel, he have 22 people in less than 5 minutes telling him I want in.
Good job, brother.
Yo, Daniel, you know, and Sean, you know about this business. Is not that awesome. 22 people telling you I want in 5 minutes after you just started. I'm telling you guys, like I told him, that's awesome. When I first started, I had 0 the first day, like literally 0 the first day, and the second day I had 0 too. So it's a process. He started with 22. We don't know what he can do tomorrow. So I told him, don't worry, because he's telling me, yo, nobody want to buy it. And I say, don't worry. When you make that first commission, those 22 people that are telling you that are not signing up, they're gonna say, you know what, I gotta sign up because you already make money. So it's about proof. When you got that proof, like that first sale, you take a screenshot and put it in your wall. This is my first commission, for those that think this is a scam. So I look excited. Another thing, guys, I seen couple Facebooks here, and I gotta say that the word how it is looks like crap, and you need to guys, that's your oh my God, I don't know how you say it. That's your face. That's the face of your business. You need to put more effort in your fan pages and in your Facebook pages, because most of the people, and I'm not saying somebody from this group, but I see sometimes comments, oh, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. And when I go to their fan pages, they have like a dog, or they don't have good profile pictures. How somebody's gonna buy something from you if you don't have a good image? Like, you don't have that fan page, that page when the people go, they say, you know what, I trust him. Because this is about trust. And everybody who sign up under you, most of the people who sign up under you, he go to your profile first before they sign up. They watch your videos, they watch everything you post. Now, if you post everything like fights or everything, things like crazy, nobody's gonna buy from you because they say, why? This is a scam. So they gonna think you're a scam because you are not reflecting that trust in your fan pages. So that's super important, guys. You need to put down that fan page really, really nice. Like Alfredo have trainings in the DIM. He show you how to put a nice fan page. So that's super important. Your presentation, just your presentation phase. When you go there, the first thing they're gonna see, your fan page. Everything positive messages, successful quotes. Put everything motivational. Like, no, this guy he's an example. So they gonna trust you. But if you don't have a good fan page and you don't have that projection, no, I'm telling you, nobody's gonna risk putting their credit card, because I'm telling you, it's in the internet, it's a lot of scams. Yeah, it's a lot. That's because the people don't trust. So you need to make that trust happen. So work, if you have a fan page, like try to work more in that, and try to put more positive stuff and a powerful tool. Sean used it, Daniel used it, and I see a couple people, Nivea, I see one live from Nivea. It was awesome. Yo, guys, you need to start doing lives. That's what gonna make you, and I'm telling you because it worked for me, and Daniel know it. That works for me a lot. You know how many people I jump on in other lives? I jump on in Daniel lives, and the comments, oh, look who it is, Double H. And I say, oh, Double H in the house. So I'm telling you, people are gonna know you. Another thing, try to put like a surname. I like that, like Double H, because not everybody's gonna know you from Double H. Some people like it, some people don't like it. But for me, it's working. So if it is working for me, I'm gonna recommend that for you. So that's all I'm gonna say, guys. So you can start with the question and answers.
That's awesome, Double H. You know, we know when we're on a live and you hear that, my English no good. He sounds like a little Mexican, but I love him. You know what? That's his brand. And Alfredo said that. We were in a professional business. We got to look professional, and people are going to be attracted. We're in a leadership model that they want. We just need to share that with them. So, guys, we're going to go through. You guys raise your virtual hand. We'll go one by one, and we'll go for as long as we have to. Nobody?
No be shy. No be shy. If you have question, Reynaldo, if you have question, Brody, you can ask here.
Let's address that scam thing. I don't know about you guys, but I'm a Canadian and I'm not a dummy. And I'm pretty sure most of you are not dummies either. Since when do you have to fill out a fucking tax form for a scam?
That's
Let's
right.
get real, guys.
The key word in that is scammers don't mess with the IRS. That's the bottom line.
And I say this, Uncle Sam in the United States and Auntie Sue in Canada. As soon as you, and Alfredo talked about this, you guys got to get so freaking real that it's like, hey, you got to fill out a tax form. Do you think DA is a scam? You got to fill out a tax form to do it. JV Zoo has to fill out a tax form to do it. It's not a scam. The only scam is the bullshit that they feed themselves from their broke friends who want to keep them broke from changing their lives once and for all financially with an opportunity. And they're meant to be employees.
All right, we got a virtual hand, Sean. Hey, Arthur, I'm going to unmute you. You go ahead, brother.
Hey, what's going on? Can everybody hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
We hear you.
All right. So in regards to this Max new system, getting leads, does the system get you your own leads, or you're driving traffic through, whoever the traffic providers are?
Well, you can do paid traffic and you do free traffic. See, if you brand yourself as the subject matter expert, they're going to follow you, and whatever you promote on your fan page, they're going to be intrigued, you're going to disturb them, and they're going to click the link. So there's solo ads, there's media ads, there's Facebook ads, there's YouTube PPC ads, there's Instagram, there's so many different forms of providing ads that are out there to the average person.
Hey, let me step in there, short. Arthur, I think if I understand you, you're talking about capturing the leads like an AWeber or a GetResponse, like you do with DA and whatever else you're promoting.
Right.
Okay. With DIM Max System, it auto captures for you. You'll see leads. I'll send you some screenshots. It captures the leads for you. There's a button to export the leads like into your AWeber or your GetResponse. Mm-hmm. So it's just another sales funnel method. But this is a more done for you method already. With the capture page, the VSL, and the lead up to JVZoo for the affiliate for the service. So you could actually sell max service for $27 a month. But if you're more advanced of a marketer, Mac already announced it that you can go ahead and use a lead pages, an AWeber, your own personal capture page if you prefer, and lead it into the VSL. Like most of it, I don't know, are you a Digital Altitude member?
Yeah.
Okay. So you know the deal. You make a capture page. If you're using Max VSL for Digital Altitude, whatever VSL you're using, or whatever system you're using, I should say, it's the same concept, except what's the beauty of this, it's done for you. So you can just let it run, set up a whole new URL just for Max system, let it capture its leads, let the autoresponders reply, and then export those leads into your primary capture, so that you have your subscribers in your subscriber package. So you actually have two things going at once. And it's actually good because it kind of separates your Digital Altitude from your MCA. That's what I'm doing with it.
Yeah, good point. So you got a question here. I'm wondering how to convince people. You don't have to convince people. Amateurs convince people. All we have to do is follow what Alfredo and Jermaine are teaching in the posts. You want to learn how to make $500 to $1,000 a week or a month, whatever you put, just mirror what the successful people do, make it your own, put the post. For right now, I don't think a lot of you guys, your cash flow issues, pretty bad. And that's okay. We all got to start somewhere. But if you just have, some of you have 5,000 friends. You got 5,000 friends. You can share what you're doing. You have a connection with them. Hey, this is what I'm doing. You pick up the phone. They work right beside you, right? We're on this journey together. This is what we're doing. Why don't we learn together and earn together? And they're like, okay, $40 and you make 200%? Yeah, good. Boom, they're in. You send them your link, say it's not that pretty because I'm going through the training, right? And once they see that, they're like, oh, if this guy can do it, I sure as hell can do it. Does that make sense? You kind of partner up with somebody.
Another thing I wanna hop on in that, guys, you are making $80, but if the person take the Mac DIM, is another $13. So you are making $93. You are not making just $80 because remember, he's just buying TVC, but he need the funnel, so he need to buy the DIM. So you are making $13 out of that too. So you are making $93 now in each sale. It's not just $80 because now I realize nobody's gonna buy just $40 and then do all the work themselves. Everybody's gonna say, you know what? I want it easy. I want to buy that $27. So you are making $93, guys. So you are not making $80. So you are getting the really 200% of commission. So I'm telling you, with one sale, you replace everything you spend. That let's say you joined MCA a week ago. So if you make one sale, you are making all that money back in one sale. So matter of fact, I made 4 sales today. That's my top week, my top day, 4 sales. If I can do that every day, I'm telling you guys, and I can show you exactly how I'm doing it. I'm not doing nothing different that I say in the other webinars, that I say in the other lives. I'm doing exactly what I say in every single live. If you follow what I say, guys, I'm telling you, you're gonna have a lot of leads. I have right now, I have my last campaign, it reached like 17 right from now 1700 people, and 1,000 people actually are engaged with that video. So that's a good percentage. So you're gonna have a lot of people that gonna see the video, but remember, not all of them gonna say I want in. So you need to try. I'm telling you, you need to try to. You need to figure it out how you're gonna talk to them, because that's the most important part. How you gonna talk to them? You just can't. I want in. All right, I send you an inbox. Here's the link. Boom. No, you can't do that, because the people are gonna see the video and that's it. Tell them my way is, like I say in other videos, my way is, hey, how are you? Hey, Jason, let's say, hey, Jason, how are you? Tell me more about you and why you want to make money online. So let them talk. Let them tell you why they want to make money online. No, because I have 4 kids, and you explain them all. Don't send them the link right away, because people are gonna get scared. Prove them you are a real person and you have feelings too. People are gonna respect that. People are gonna say, you know what, this guy is understanding me. Let's say like me. So another thing, most of the people like that. I don't like it, because I have like already like 5 or 6 people that are telling me, oh, but you have a job, so why you say you are making money and you have a job? So that's because I don't like make lives in my job. I don't like to make lives in my job. Most of the lives I do it in my home, sitting in my computer, and it's nothing wrong with that. I have people that they do lives with the uniforms and they still selling. So for me, I have like 5 people already. Oh, if you are making money, why you are working? Yeah, I have a 40-hour job, but after that, I have a 40-hour job every week, but after that, I have a 60-hour job or 70-hour job in my home, because I grind here. I came from my work at 5:30, and I sit in my computer until 4 in the morning, 5 in the morning. Go to sleep to wake up at 7:30, and I just sleep maybe 3 hours, 4 hours, 2 hours to go to work, but grind in my computer, because you know why? My business is more important than my sleep right now. Because sleep, when I make it, I'm gonna have time for sleep. Right now, I don't have time for sleep. So I'm unstoppable. So right now, like I say, I'm unstoppable. Nobody gonna stop me. No sleep, no nothing. My job is not gonna stop me. Nothing is gonna stop me. So that's the mentality you need to have. Nothing is gonna stop you. And that's it. You're gonna become a 6-figure earner and set up goals. My goal, make 100,000 for next year. In this year, I mean, in January 1st, 2018, I need to have 100,000. That's my goal. Yo, set up goals, guys, because if you don't set up goals, you don't have like that vision. You don't have like that pressure, because the goal is a pressure. It's hitting you like you need to do it. You need to do it. You need to do it. So it's keeping you pushing forward. So my goal, 100K for next year, beginning the next year. So if you have that mindset, like that goals, I want to buy a new car. So that's your goal. You want to buy a new car for next year. All right. What car? Because you don't tell me you're going to buy a Toyota Yaris, or set up a big goal. Like I want a BMW. I want a Maserati. I want, like Daniel, I want a Aston Martin. Whatever car you want, your dream car, set up that goal. Go to the computer, take a picture, put it in your wall, and every morning when you wake up, that's my dream car, and I'm gonna get it.
Double H, we can address all that. That's awesome, brother. I love you. We need to tone down a little bit. We'll confront that on a different time. Rico, you got a question, brother? Go ahead.
Rico.
You there, Rico?
Hold on. Rico.
I don't see him.
I see him.
Go
Rico,
ahead,
you there?
Rico. He's always in the dark. Rico, you're unmuted, brother.
All right, what's going on, guys? Hold on 1 second. Sorry. Yeah, I was hold on, I can't hear you guys. Hey, what's going on, guys? How you guys doing?
Awesome. How are you?
Good, man. I'm in the car. I just showed up. Anyways, real quick, I won't be long. So I just wanted to say, I don't know who's newbies, how many we have, or anything like that. I'm turning my light on. So all the people who are wondering how this thing works, really, when it boils down to it, it's just really three things. It's traffic, it's hard work, and that's it, man. All you need is that momentum. Because once you get the momentum, I don't care if it's paid traffic or free traffic, the second you start getting that notoriety and your name buzzing and that momentum, people are gonna, like Sean said, like Dio Snetti, Daniel, and all these guys said, once you get, like, I'm gonna say flat out, popular. Once you get popular, people they just look at you like, okay. They look at you like, okay, a whole bunch of people are following this particular person. What is so special about this guy? You know what? Let me click my message box real quick. Let me see what this guy's about. Next thing you know, they're gonna be following you forever. Then they're gonna refer their friends. So this is not like, we're not all experienced. We're not all experts here, guys. You know what? Everybody that's in this group that are like veterans are hustlers. We don't have no particular interest for one specific thing. We want to make money, and we care about helping people. That's it. That's simple. That's it. So, well, look, I'm telling you, computers aren't natural. So we can't naturally have a passion for computers. We had to grow it, right? So if you're wondering this is not for you, all these other guys are experienced. No, we weren't experienced. We came in it hungry. Some of us had experience, but most of us, we came in it just wanting to help people. And then, so all you need is, seriously, guys, getting your name out there, whatever you can do to get popular and get eyeballs on you. You're set. You're good. And then ask these people for advice, questions, and et cetera. There's no particular right way to do this. So
Compliment that, Rico. The best way, and Alfredo talked about this, guys, if you're not doing videos, you want to get your offer MCA out there, do videos, post, like Harold said, make 500, follow what the successful people do. You want to make $500 to $1,000 a day and you're serious, type in the comments below, I'm in, and we'll send you the details. It's that easy. You can boost that post. Here's the challenge. People want to buy, they just don't want to be sold. So rather than you just throw a bunch of links down their throat, and that's why 97% of the population don't make $1 online, because they don't even, I mean, how many of you guys have ever experienced HQ solo ads? Those pretty girls with the short halter tops and the short skirts? There's a reason why they market the pretty girls, because the pretty girls are getting to the prospect to buy traffic, even though it's shit traffic. So you got to be very careful on who you follow. There's 100+ hours in the group of training. There's YouTube, there's Google, there's all those things. We want to help you, but we also want to break through the internal challenges that most people have. And that's why we're doing this. Who else has got some questions at just getting started for the newbies?
I got Dio Snetti here. Hold on.
Dio Snetti, what's up?
Dio Snetti.
What up? What up?
Yeah.
Hey, no, I don't have much. I just wanted to jump on and say, look, to segue off of the videos, if you're having troubles doing videos, getting on a camera, look, this is all one team. So right now, I believe this call was made primarily just for a Q&A, just to ask questions, and I really haven't seen anyone really ask anything technical, which was the reason for the call. So, to start to get opened up and comfortable on doing videos, on these calls, don't be afraid to raise your hand. I was just going to add, and I'm not adding any other additional motivational things. I think the call today is more for Q&A. But if you don't know how to raise your virtual hand, just hit the participants down below where you see the participants number, and it's going to show the people's names on the right. And then there's a raise hand, mute me underneath all the names on the right side after you hit participants. Just raise your hand there. But I'd love to hear just a few questions What do you use for traffic? How do you traffic? How do you boost a pulse? Why does my ad get failed? We always have those calls. I mean, Double H we were losing Double H there for a second on all the motivation and success, and that's awesome. But I'd like to hear more technical questions that anyone has around, what's holding them back, what's stopping them from getting their first sale, their fifth sale, or whatsoever. So that's all I had, guys.
Cool. Hey man, I'm in touch with Diosnetti. Hey guys, everybody in this room, that's what we're here for. Like I said, I see a couple of names in the room that text me on Facebook over and over and over. That's what I'm here for. I'm live. I'm sitting in my office in my house, and I'm waiting for the technical questions. Arthur had a couple of questions. Arthur chimed in on it, and that's what I'm here for. Actually, we got somebody now. Amin, I got you. You hear us?
Yeah, bro, I do.
What's up, man? How you doing?
How's everything?
Good. What's up?
I wanted to ask you that there's just so much, when you're just getting started, and there's just the internet is like huge, kind of a huge market where there's just when you want to learn, there's just so many sources. There's just so many different sources. You got YouTube, you got so many. You got Black Ops, you got Exodus, you got so many programs that offer you to, marketing, mastery courses and trainings. And you just don't know where to start, because you just got so much kind of heavenly opportunities to come to you. And then at the end, you don't know where to start, and you feel like, okay, this training is 1 hour long. This training is good. This guy looks good. This guy looks like honest,
Yeah.
And because you guys are, I've had my breakthrough a few weeks ago. Thank God, it's after 3 months of struggling. So I kind of, see a little bit of light at the end of the tunnel. But as you guys, are more advanced, and we kind of look up to you because you have more experience in everything.
Mm-hmm.
I just wanted to ask you, Daniel and Sean and Dio, all you guys, what is the best for you? I mean, because you obviously tried so many things. You made mistakes. You made good choices, bad choices, like all of us. But like, what's the best for you? What's the best source of training? Is it YouTube? Just like go for search whatever you want and just kind of check everything out, or specific trainings, or the trainings that we have in DA, or what exact or OSP? Like what exactly is the thing that you think you personally, Daniel, is kind of what brought you a lot of value? Like kind of. You got it like that, and you implemented it, and you saw results right away.
Okay. The best advice I can give everybody in the room, people are all different. We all come from different backgrounds. People retain things differently. Some people are very visual. You put it in their face and you flash it, their brain receives it and they understand it. I'm more receptive to text. I'm like, the guys who know me, I read a lot of books. I've trained myself to mentally absorb everything I read. It's really a matter of preference. If you're going to sit in front of YouTube and learn, there's a ton of great resources out there. But just if you really focus on our groups alone, the Team Freedom Fighters room, the Easy Money room, there's tons of training. I mean, the biggest thing I could tell everybody who's new to this, don't jump from system to system, because you're going to live in a lot of regret. You're going to spend a lot of money. You're never going to fully understand something. You know what I'm saying? That's like taking a professional baseball player and tell him to go play on an NFL football team. And hey, here you go, be the quarterback. Well, guess what? He's going to suck because he hasn't mastered that technique to play at a professional level. So that's the same analogy I'll use for online marketing. You see the Digital Altitude, the MCAs, the Exodus, like you were saying, they're all different systems. They have their own different way of operating and marketing. So what I can tell you is you have to really step back and really, whatever resonates to you, take that, which right now we're discussing MCA, and really absorb MCA. I'll give you a good example. Today, I run traffic, but I also run around a lot. Well, I went to get my car washed because it was finally a nice day here in Jersey. And you know what I told you? I got a sale by talking to the car wash owner. You know what? I said, man, he's got a lot of cars coming through here. Maybe he can push us through his car wash. And guess what? He joined today. I mean, it's just that simple of the retention of what the service you're selling is and how to apply it. So on the online presence, as far as training, your best thing is to get on these masterminds every time they're posted, because there are tons of stuff between Alfredo, Sean, myself, Diosnetti. We drop bombs for people. We really do. And it's a matter of you taking a notebook and writing this stuff down and really really applying it and practicing with it. So that, my advice to you is don't get absorbed with too much, because too much information, it overloads the mind. And when you go to apply it, you're going to be stuck. You're going to be stuck in the sense like, man, what did I just, and you're going to waste more time in the long run, because now you're trying to apply 10 different methods to one idea, and really just try to find something you resonate with, whether it's YouTube, whether it's reading, and stick with it and really retain the message and the techniques that it's teaching you. That's the best advice I can give you. Me personally, I fully absorbed myself in digital altitude for almost a year before I jumped into another offer. And I've been offered tons of offers. So that's the only real advice from my experience I can give to you. I can't really say do this specifically or do that specifically, because like I said, everybody's different as far as retention. Is that cool? I mean,
Yeah, I'm sorry, bro.
okay.
Yeah,
No, that's all right.
I thought I was muted. No, it's all good. I feel you. I mean, like you said, that's the problem. When you start and then you got people coming and be like, you know what? For example, the is gonna offer let's say 25% commissions. Then you're gonna have other people that come to you and be like, you know what I do offers whatever 60, 70, 90, what, like every time you focus on something and then something more beautiful appears to happen. And it's kind of messed up, because then you get lost soon.
Let me tell you something right now. It's old school Sam, old school. So don't believe the hype, man. Let me tell you something. Everybody's going to put hype in your face. Everybody's going to put hype in your face, bro. Because you know what? I could sit with Sean tonight and say, hey, Sean, let's make up XYZ company and offer 500% commissions, which we know is totally ridiculous. But let's do it because there's a sucker every day, another old school saying. And there are people, and listen, I get hit up. Being now that have a social media presence, I get hit up every 2 minutes for something, Bitcoin, whatever it is. I'm getting hit up. Half of the stuff I dismiss because I can see it's nonsense, but I do look into the other offers. I look into the revenue. I look into some Bitcoin offers. I look into certain offers, but you know what? Their whole core doesn't resonate with me. Even though I'm not really going to jump into the offer, I want to know what these guys are about and what everybody else is talking about. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like walking down the street and there's a commotion and you're like looking over like, man, what's going on over there? You're going to be naturally curious, because that's what we are as humans. We're naturally curious as human beings. But my advice is, from a guy who spent a lot of money in the past year, just don't jump into everything that's offered to you, because there's a lot of hype out there, and I'm really seeing it now, because the affiliate marketing field is starting to get really popular, and everybody's coming with the concept that I could start something and I could sell it. And I'm going to be honest, there's offers that are real popular right now. I guarantee you, if we do a mastermind this time next year, those offers are gone. I guarantee you that right now. So really be careful with what you're getting hit with on Facebook, because as we always preach, scam, 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 and we're not a scam. Unfortunately, the percentage is way higher that most of that stuff out there is either a scam or it's really going to give you little or nothing. And that's just the honest truth.
And the other thing too, Daniel, is they're marketers just like we are.
Exactly.
So they're not interested. They're interested in making money just like we are, but we don't want to distract you from that. So like Alfredo said last week and the week before, have the blinders on. Focus on one course until successful. When you're good and you have your VA and your assistant, do what you need to do. The rest is history. Then you can take on another one. And T. Harv Eker said this: focus on one pony until you start winning the races, and then you can get another pony. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Ronaldo, you had a question, brother, and then we'll get to you, Scott.
He's still muted. Hold on one second.
Go ahead, Ronaldo.
I was wondering, when people ask for proof, what should you do?
Leverage the team. Leverage, Daniel, Alfredo, myself, Jermaine. You leverage the team. Hey, guess what? I'm just getting started. I just getting into this awesome opportunity. I haven't got results yet, but I'm still going through the training in the training phase. But the team that I'm on is the number one team in the opportunity, and they are crushing it.
Yep. Leverage the leadership. You see anybody post a video, like Jermaine does it a lot. Alfredo does it. Just repost their posts. Don't refer to us as mentors. refer to us as your business partners. These are the guys I'm doing business with, and look at the results they're getting. I started out that way, and guess what? I had a lot of people questioning, like, hit me up. And you know what? That's what you want. You want to build a rapport with people. Wow, these are the guys you're doing business with. Hey, tell me more about this because that looks cool or that looks interesting to me. That resonates. It's all about the message. It's all about, Alfredo did a $16,000 a week in MCA. I didn't know what MCA was. I'm going to be honest with you. I was so locked into digital altitude getting to Hawaii that I kept hearing about MCA, so I started watching what MCA was. But then when I joined, I already knew from experience, leverage that leadership and say, hey, look at what my business partner just did. He did a $16,000 a week with this system. And guess what? People resonate to that because, A, we all want to make money, but it's actual physical proof that you're actually showing an audience, hey, this is what's going on and this is what we're doing. Hit me up if you're interested. And you'll see if you do stuff like that, like Double H said, you did a post today and you got a lot of people saying, give me the information because that one simple message resonated with your audience.
Yeah.
So leverage what you see us doing. Like, listen, we posted the other day, I think I woke up to it was $720 in commission. And I made a comment like, oh, coffee was really good this morning because I woke up, got out of bed, and there's $720 waiting for me. You see my post, leverage that. You leverage that and say, hey, look, this is Dan. I do business with Dan. He's my business partner. You can refer to all of us as business partners. That's what we are. We're all in one big partnership in this. Hey, my business partner just woke up to $720. Check it out. And you know what? Put it on your wall. Leverage what I'm doing.
So you guys don't mind if I use your videos or anything?
No. We're all in MCA. The only thing I will tell you is don't lie to people. Like say, hey, this is Dan. He made this, and I'm making this, even if you're not doing it. Because one thing Alfredo taught me is people will get you on your lies. They will get you.
Yeah.
Because you'll trip up on a comment, and they'll go, wait a minute, you told me this, but you're here now. You're lying to me. I don't want to do this no more. And your reputation will be gone like that.
Okay.
So leverage the truth that we post because everything you'll see Sean, myself, Double H, Rico, and so on and so forth in the Team Easy Money Room, those are real results. And it's fair game, dude, because you're being totally honest. Hey, these are my business partners, and this is what we're doing with this business. Let me know if you want the info.
To compliment that, Ronaldo, I actually had a guy say that I spent an hour to Photoshop my freaking PayPal notice that I got from PayPal that I took a picture of to post. I said, do you honestly think I got that freaking time to do that? Like, no, I'm not about that. It's full disclosure. We're a naked soul. Here it is. You want it, whatever. I don't need you. You need me more than I need you.
Yeah.
And if you have that mentality, we have a gift. We truly have something that can change somebody's financial life forever. Their mind is like a parachute. It's only good to them when it's open. How's the beer, Scotty? All right, let's get to some of these questions so we're not here all night.
Yeah, we got a lot of hands. Hey, Scott, you're up next.
Go ahead, brother.
Hey guys, I'm completely stepping out of the box here. It's not my comfort zone to be in front of all these people and whatnot, but it's about time. I've been in this part of the business for a few months now, and it's starting to come together. Like I'm trying to be patient, which is not my forte, but watching everybody with their success and watching all the newbies, like I still consider myself a newbie because, to be honest with you, I haven't really ran an ad or anything like that. I just want everything to be set up properly so that's the ultimate goal, is to just make sure that it's set up properly and then everything just kind of flows, and some just people get it quicker than others. And not being so computer savvy, this team with the easy money, with the DEA, with Alfredo, with Sean, with Daniel and Dios Neri, like I know everybody's got their jobs and I've got a job as well. So you got to apply the time to do it. So you got to have the patience to make sure everything's set up properly and whatnot. So, I mean, don't be scared. Don't, money will be there later. The money will show up later. I'm at a point where it's so close and I'm so stoked. I'm just so excited to get things going with everything that everybody's got, with all the training. Yes, there's a lot of training and it does take a lot of time, but it works. And I mean, you'll get that aha moment and click, boom, and things will roll. And that's where I'm at. And I just want to let everybody know Step out of your comfort zone, because life happens out of your comfort zone. It's amazing. It's amazing. Just wanted to let everybody know.
Brother, that's awesome. I'm so proud of Scott. He's come a long way, just like many others. Kay has with his videos as well. We're going to Francisco on YouTube, brother. Go ahead, my man.
Hey, can you hear me?
Welcome. Yes, we can.
Hey, hi everybody. This is Francisco Rodriguez. Been on a couple masterminds here and there. Just started with MCA about, I don't know, 2-3 weeks ago. Getting everything set together. I just wanted to thank everybody, and you guys done an excellent job with it, all the training and everything. But I wanted to kind of ask you, since I have you here, maybe on ways of, like, what's the best way of free traffic, I guess, for people that don't have the money right now to invest in paid traffic. I know there's a lot of training and everything on it, but I just wanted to hear from you guys since I have you here. I know you have a lot of knowledge on the subject, so.
Want to go, Sean, or I'll talk to him, or?
Yeah, go ahead. You can start, and then I'll go.
Hey, the key is if free traffic strategies. I mean, there's multiple ways to do this. Word of mouth, of course. Your buddies all have cars, right? Co-workers have cars. You know what? Show them your MCA card. You can get a couple sales that way and get some money going. If you're totally locked in on social media, Facebook Live is essential. You have to listen. I was like a lot of you guys. I was very closed off. I was a very private person. Well, and then I met Alfredo. You got to go to Facebook Live, and I'm like, I don't want to broadcast to the world. I really don't. I don't really want to deal with the criticism because I don't have patience for people's nonsense. I've gotten a lot more patient because of the process. You learn to tune that noise out. So you definitely want to hit Facebook Live minimum 3 times a day. And the key to this is, and I'll give you this, and I'm starting to see this because I've been testing different methods with Facebook Live. Start your morning off with a motivational live message. Get some positivity out there because nobody wants to be sold while they're drinking coffee. Okay? Nobody wants to be sold watching the morning news. Let them ease into their day. Hey, that's the guy this morning that sent out like, hey, man, have a great day, whatever your message is that morning. Then follow up with, hey, man, I just hit this, I'm doing that. Then start getting your sales message out there, but don't force the sale. Just kind of talk about things and ease into your sale. And then maybe late afternoon, after everybody's done with dinner, lead with maybe another one. Some people, we gave them this method, and I see some of the people doing 10 Facebook Lives a day. They're addicted to it now. There's people living on Facebook Live, and you know what? Those are the people that are starting to climb the leaderboards because they're putting themselves out there, and the audience is saying, wow, this is a real person because they are consistently on this thing. They're live. They want to be in touch. I'm one of those people. I get hit up all the time because I welcome anybody to question me. I'm a real person. My email follow-ups are, hey, connect with me on Facebook. By the way, I am a real person. That's what you need to do in the online world because 95% of the people out there just don't trust the online world because unfortunately there are too many scammers out there. So my advice is Facebook Live, post on your wall, start a fan page. If you don't have a Facebook fan page, start a Facebook fan page. Try to separate personal from business. Because one thing you will do, because we all know it, we have friends and family that, everything is a scam, everything is nonsense. Go to work, work hard, and that's it. So try to separate those two. Start a fan page, push your message on your fan page, whatever niche you're going to get into. There's people that do travel. There's people that do motivation like myself. I mean, what you know. Put what you know out there. Try kind of keep it like a blog, basically, like a blog setup. Talk about what you know just to draw an audience in. And as you draw the audience in, kind of say, hey, man, I'm about this, I'm about that. But I also do this if you want a financial solution to things. And you'll see people ask, hey, what are you doing? Even though they may not be fully interested, but the fact that they follow you and they follow your niche and they follow your message, well, what is he doing for finance opportunities? Oh, hey, yeah, I'll take that information also. And you'll see people will resonate and you're not forcing the sale. That's the key here, guys. Everybody in this room, do not force a sale on anybody. Because like social media, the way we're trying to spiderweb our message out to multiple people all over the place, people will do that to you. That jerk, you know, is pushing this on me. He's annoying the crap out of me. He's annoying. He's a scam artist. And guess what? That percentage of people will push away from you too. So that's another part of your audience you'll lose. So with free traffic, it's essential to be honest. Just get it out there. And I get this all the time on Facebook message too. If you're going to go free traffic, and I understand financial situations that, you know, we're all different. We come from different financial backgrounds. And free traffic is definitely the hardest because you're trying to build a reputation. You're trying to sell based on your reputation. So keep watching the rooms, the Team Easy Money room, and just really follow what the leaders are saying on how to do Facebook Lives and stuff. Because right now, that's your golden nugget. That is the best tool you have when myself, when Sean, when Jermaine, when Double H, when Diosnetti, when we put something up, really watch what we post. Because right now, that's your tool for free traffic. And right now, that's all. I mean, that's really free traffic is very restricted, only based on reputation and honesty. That's the really golden tip I can give you with free traffic method.
Awesome.
Appreciate it.
Hey, Juan, you're next, brother.
Hey guys, how you doing? Can you hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
All right, cool. I'm new to this. My cousin Yosneti signed me up. He sponsored me in about a week and a half, I think it was. My question is right now, as a newbie, should I be promoting more the benefit side than the business side? Because everyone's saying it might be a scam. It might be a scam. Watch out, watch out. I know it's not a scam. I had to fill out a W-9. And my cousin is doing it, and he's not dumb. He's not gonna do something that's a scam. Matter of fact, back in like 2004, I tried to do Quick Start, and he wouldn't do Quick Start, and he's actually been doing this. So my question is, should I promote more the benefits and start getting leads that way, and hold off on the business side for now to get more leads and more sales?
You can. Here's what I'll share with you. People are so hungry to make additional money from home. If they want to say, and all you have to do is grab your W-9 and show them. When you went and filled out your job at McDonald's or, you know, Jiffy Lube or Walmart, you had to fill out one of those, right?
Right.
That right there is your legitimacy to the opportunity that you're in. You can say, hey, you know what? I found something that could potentially change my life. My mind was open. And you could say this to them. I'm pretty sure Diosnetti is a pretty stand-up guy. And so are you. So are many of us here, all of us. People are so hungry. They got to be open-minded. Hey, I found something that can allow me to control my time, my income. Most importantly, spend the time with the most important people in my life, and that's my wife and my children, so that I don't have to worry about going to a job that I actually hate. If you're open to talking about it, let's talk. And if not, that's okay too. But your mind's like a parachute. It's only good to you when it's open. You ask them, if you say, okay, Juan, if I can ask you a question, if you could turn $40 into $1,000 extra dollars per month in USD every month, would you be open to having a conversation and looking at something? How many people would you say would say yes? Everybody, right?
Yeah.
Just share those kind of scenarios with them, and it'll be, hey, your kid was struggling. You want to live paycheck to paycheck? Have fun with that, because I don't. And you walk away. And they'll be like, Juan, wait. What did you just say? And then they'll come back to you and say, what did you say? Hey, I just started this opportunity. Here's my card. I turned $40 into 850 American dollars, which is 1,200 Canadian last Friday, and I posted it. This is the real deal. What would that do for your family? That's all I would say. I come from the financial world, so I tell people, you know what? They spend money on beer, dope, whatever else they do. They have zero return on investment besides waking up with a hangover the next day.
Right.
Right, at least this, you have a millionaire mentor, Alfredo, Alex, Mac Mills, Jermaine, I mean, many others that are multiple six-figure and seven-figure guys. I have access to that for $40. I think that right there is a selling feature in itself. Oh, and by the way, they pay 200% commission.
Right.
That's just me. Anybody want to say anything, Daniel?
Yeah, a simple fact about, we're all experiencing it. I know exactly where your question is coming from as far as legitimacy. Ultimately, just remember, like I just said in the previous person asking about free traffic, your reputation is going to be key. I see people, I'll give you an example. I just got hit with a message from somebody I don't even know trying to sell me MCA. And ultimately, hold on, let me just mute my phone so I could kind of, ultimately, your reputation is key. If you're posting fighting videos, if you're posting girls twerking, if you're posting half-naked girls, whatever it is you're doing on your Facebook, I'm going to tell you right now, if you're in a business op, I'm not saying you're doing this. I've seen it done by others. Immediately stop what you're doing. Clear most of that stuff off your Facebook wall and start getting professional. Entrepreneur Magazine articles, Inc. Magazine articles. I mean, there's so much out there. I mean, Ty Lopez, Grant Cardone's, post their message. Les Brown, motivational speakers. Really build your message around positivity. And like I said, don't lead with the sale. You're going to actually see if you don't lead with the sale and everything you do, most people don't question legitimacy of it. They're going to be like, oh, well, this is the guy who does this, and this is the guy who does that. And yeah, Gary V, somebody just put it. Dio Snetti just put Gary V. Gary V just did an amazing short little video the other day about selling your personal brand. And that is always give value, right? Then sell. Give, then sell. Because if you're sell, and not giving anything back in a way of a message or anything, people aren't going to buy. They're going to question your legitimacy, and they're not going to buy. I learned that the hard way, coming through this, because I didn't have a mentor like Alfredo 9 months ago. I didn't have, the Jermaines and all these guys that you guys have now, the guys like me now that have learned in the past year. Now I'm willing to give back, and I'm more than happy to give back. So that's what I'm going to tell you is basically give value, and then you can lead with what I call a soft sale. Hey, this is what I'm doing. If you're interested, just hit me up. You know what? The people that are going to hit you up are not the people that are going to be questioning, is this real? They're going to say, hey, man, I really like what you're doing. Hey, let me get more information on that. And you know what? It's a tangible product. It's roadside service. Just, you know what I lead with too now? Hey, this company rivals AAA. Only their benefit is much better for the dollar. Because AAA restricts your towing. These guys don't. Unlimited towing. If you really just want to get into the benefit side of things, really learn the benefits. So people say, hey, this is a scam. Well, do you know AAA? Yes, I do. Well, AAA gives you 4 tows a year, and they charge a hell of a lot more money. Well, we're going to give you unlimited tows in a 100-mile radius. I can go on with the benefits. They're in my brain already. They're burned in my mind. But if people really want to question legitimacy, really understand the benefits of what MCA is, and you can lead with that. And you'll see how fast people will look into the offer.
Amen. All right, Louis, you're next, brother.
Hey, can you guys hear me?
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, I'm a little new. I'm sort of new to this. I started about a year ago. I kind of did it for about a month. Wasn't something, that I thought I could do. And I came back into it now. I've been doing a lot of personal development. Started branding myself. I just wanted to know, what are the core things that now I should have in order to be able to run this business? Like there's a lot of things like having an autoresponder. Like those are some things that I'm starting to learn now that I didn't know about. And I'm just picking it up from, certain little things that I'm seeing people do. And so I just want to know, what are the core things that you must have in order to be able to run this business and be successful?
You need a get response or Aweber, whichever one you want to use.
Okay. Well, I just got a get response, so I'm working on that.
Okay. There's a daily income method, which I think is highly beneficial, which is the Max New VSL. There's the get weekly paychecks. I don't know what your guys' view on that, but I'm going to use both. What else? Go ahead, Daniel.
Right now, the best thing I tell you to do, get Max Video Service, the DIM.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, you do got it.
Yep.
I'm going to tell you right now, If you're really kind of in and out about the process of things, you like, I can go and click funnels and that because I'm that progressive, of course. But what I always push right now, DIM for one, because it's an all-in-one package. Your sales funnel's all set up for you. There's nothing easier than just putting in your usernames to all your accounts and then just push your link against it and just push that one service, because now this thing auto responds for you. It tracks your leads. It captures your leads, and it sends out a high-end VSL for you. Instead of you having to take lead pages and get a capture page, build a bridge page from another service, and then lead into your service and take all that time to really learn how to put that together and track everything, DIM is going to do it for you. And I'm telling you, for what MCA is and what DIM is why I'm so excited about what Mac and Alfredo put out. It really just simplified everything, and it sells itself. My sales have skyrocketed just off DIM, and I'm not doing anything really. I'm just pushing the link, and I'm leaving it there. And guess what? I did a silly post today to test the waters, and I pulled 30 leads off in an hour. I just put the link up, and it's like, click this link, you'll thank me later. There's no image, there's no nothing. And guess what? A lot of people click that link and let the system work it for you. You know what? You sit back and maybe you get home. I don't know what your schedule is, but you get home from work, log in. Oh, man, look, I got 20 leads. Well, now you have Mac has auto, Mac's a proven sales guy. He's got autoresponder set up for you already. He's got follow-up emails going. This is a guy who's made multi-millions of dollars in online marketing. So you have all his knowledge for $27 a month. So it's economically friendly to your bank account, of course, because you're only spending $27 a month to have this thing. So the costs are low and the benefits are really high. I really like it. So that would be my advice to you. Stick with DIM, push the MCA through DIM, and just let it work its magic.
Okay, and that was another thing I was going to ask you. Like you said, and obviously you answered the question. Can I just put the link up there? Obviously, I'm not going to do that all the time. I'm not going to push it that way. But is it okay just to set the link up there and say, hey, go at it? You know what I'm saying? Go check it just to get leads like that?
Well, once you build a reputation, you can definitely do stuff like that. Like my fan page, I just started. It has like 400 followers. So when I post silly stuff up, people go to it because they're already resonating with my message. What I recommend you do is go to GoDaddy or Namecheap, get a URL, which is like, $4 a month or whatever they're charging now. And then you're going to link it up and you're going to mask it under, let's say, getpaidwithluisramos.com.
Yeah, I got that already. I did that.
Okay, cool. You got that. So you're set up. You're pretty much ready to go. Okay. So just push your link, man. I'm telling you, Alfredo posts something. Hey, look what my business partner's doing. If you want more info, hit me up. Let the people come to you. Don't push the link on to people.
Yeah, make sure you use that subdomain. Don't use the daily method income URL.
I set it up and I'm asking it too. So
okay, awesome. Yeah, so he's got it, Sean. He's on the right track. He's more in the how to really implement everything.
Yeah.
Like I just told who was it, Ramon before? Just duplicate what we're doing. You see us put a post up that I had $1,000 a day. By all means, bro, share that with your page and say, hey, yo, look what my business partner Daniel's doing. If you want more information on what we're doing to make this kind of money, comment more info, comment, show me the money. You see everybody doing it. And then when the people hit you with more info, show me the money, that's when you message them, hey, how you doing? I see you're interested. Yes, I am. Can I please get the link? That's when you follow with it, because now you built a little bit of a friendly relationship with that person.
Okay.
So in the beginning, it's a little time consuming, but you know what? You're going to see as things go on, then you can do the silly stuff like, yeah, I'm just going to throw a link out there and bit.ly it, of course, and Facebook. Get a URL shortener because Facebook has been flagging everything. And just do silly stuff and see what happens. I mean, you know what? You could always try and fail and just keep trying and fail until something works. That's what I've been doing.
Okay.
All right.
Hey, Dan,
Thanks a lot.
I was just going to add real quick, the DIM, I'm just like Sean, I'm still using both GWP and DIM, but one thing I always look at any system I get is the majority of the people we're bringing into this business, like many of us are brand new. We're all new to online marketing. So one of the powerful thing I think about DIM is that it's very simple. I mean, literally, if a brand new person who's never done online marketing can log in, if they follow Mac's instructions, there have been a limited amount of people who just can't follow simple instructions. But if you put in your usernames and things correctly, I mean, it is the simplest thing for a complete newbie to pay the $67 to start up and literally get their funnel and everything ready in just less than an hour. I mean, for a complete newbie, where you think of DA and the other stuff, I mean, lead pages, autoresponders, all the other additional things. I mean, you're talking 2, 3, 4, 5 weeks for some people to get started up and ready. So I think GWP is great, but I do believe DIM is much simpler. Max VSL sells. It just converts. For my DA, it converts like crazy. So I just think DIM is a much simpler one. Again, if you put yourself in your leads or your prospects' shoes, they don't know anything about how this business works. So the most simple we can make it on them. Think of also how much simpler it makes it on you too, on having to do webinars or one-on-one phone calls with your prospects or your leads who just signed up. And it's less likely for them to get frustrated and start canceling just after, some people think they'll start making money in just 5 minutes from signing up. So that's just one thing I wanted to add there on the thing. And then was that Luis Ramos? I know Daniel talked about it, but make sure you create your fan page, man. Grow your fan page likes, grow your fan page posts. Pinterest is huge. I know there was a comment there about motivational quotes. You can put motivational quotes, success quotes, and get all sorts of neat things from Pinterest that you can put on your posts. I usually throw 2 or 3 motivational quotes a day in my fan page, a few videos. So it's important that you do interact in your fan page and make it content, because if you just create a fan page and start pushing traffic to your fan page and they see 3 posts on there, there's not really much credibility you've built yet. So that's all I want to add.
Awesome. Eddie, it's your turn, brother. We're going to bounce around a little bit. The ones that talked already, we'll get back to you in a second. Go ahead, brother.
Yeah, how you doing?
Awesome, man. How are you?
Yeah, I had a question. My question was just a little basic. How do you download videos from Facebook?
That's a great question.
I'm trying to find out. I've been trying for the longest time how to download videos from Facebook and how to put the captioning on.
I'm gonna, hey Eddie, I'm gonna put a message. I'll private message you. I'm gonna send you. Yeah, there you go. Dio Stanley just put it up. I was gonna put the same one there.
Okay.
Just look at Dio Stanley's links. It's self-explanatory. When you get to a video you want to download, right-click it, show URL, copy the URL. You're gonna put it in this page. You open it up. It'll tell you where to paste it, and it'll set up the download for you.
So it's facebookdownload.com, fbdownload.com. Is that right, Dio Stanley?
Yeah, fbdownload.com.
All right, thank you, guys.
All right, bro.
Let's get to D. Go ahead, D.
Hi, guys.
D, are you there?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes,
ma'am.
Hi, my question is about the Facebook ad content. I keep getting rejected on my Facebook ads. I did exactly, I think it was Jermaine, is one of his very first Facebook ad training. I did exactly like how he did it. And I'm not sure why it keeps getting rejected.
Are you posting a link in the ad?
The first time I did not. And actually, I think I posted that, created the campaign, and then I forgot to put the link in there, and then it got rejected.
So here's what I can share with you on that. You got to go to Michael Martin's fan page, Michael and Angel Martin. He's a part of this group as well. He's got a YouTube video that he posted on there. If you do not put a link in your ad, it will automatically get approved.
Okay.
And I watched it twice. I was in the process of watching this before Daniel and I got on the phone this afternoon. Don't post any links whatsoever in your ad, and comment below, and it will comment, and you will get every ad approved.
Okay. And his name is Michael Angel Martin, you said?
Yeah, I'll post it in the group for you.
Okay.
Hey D, quick question: Are you doing it off a business page or a personal page?
Yes, the business.
Okay. That was just a question.
And one other thing to complement that, Daniel, I think it's good that we should all go to terms and conditions of Facebook ads. They are anal. They are worse than the IRS, the Canadian government, and the CIA put together. They don't like marketers. It's funny how they have that. They don't like marketers, but they make hundreds of millions of dollars from us every single year. It blows my mind.
And I have one other question.
Sure, go ahead.
Once you do once the people do respond to the Facebook ad, is that when you, okay, so that's when you put the direct link into the Facebook Messenger response? Is that what you do?
Yes.
If
If
you
follow the YouTube video that Angel Martin talks about,
okay.
he says there's a way for you to automate that based on auto responses based on a software that's available to you as a marketer.
Okay.
And it's the same one that Alfredo uses.
Okay.
Does that answer that?
Yes.
Okay, awesome.
That's been my hurdle.
Awesome.
Facebook
Glad
ad.
we can help. That's what we're here for.
Thank you.
No problem. Arthur, you're next, brother.
All right, so I've been on a lot of these masterminds for about maybe 5 or 6 of the past masterminds, yours, Alex's. So I know a lot of you guys, but what do a lot of you guys do to? Because I'm like deathly afraid of video for some reason. I don't know why. But what do you guys do to like kind of like trick yourself in, if you're scared of doing video or you're a little bit hesitant in doing video? What do you like try to trick yourself or convince yourself to do to go ahead and get on the Facebook Live or the Instagram Live? Because I have a pretty big following on Instagram, but I want to do them, and I'm a little bit hesitant. It's hard for me to get out of that comfort zone and go ahead and do those lives. So any advice would be absolutely great.
I'm going to share this with you. Before I got involved in financial services, I scared shitless to get in front of people. And I tell people—
and that's the thing. I could publicly speak. I have no problem publicly speaking. It's just I don't know. I think it's the camera or something. I don't know, but like.
But just think of it, Arthur, that you and I are just having a conversation.
Right.
You and Daniel, you and Dios Netty, whatever, whoever, doesn't matter. Think of it, you're talking to your wife. Hey, sweetheart, I just wanted to do this quick little Facebook Live to share some value with you today about why my why is so deep and why I'm obsessed with being financially free. Because I hate my job, controlling my time with my wife and my children, and I just want to make a better life so I can spend more time with the most important people in my life. Just like you and I are having a conversation. Don't worry about what other people think. Who cares? Because guess what? You're doing what they're not willing to do, and that's get in front of a video to help change your family's legacy once and for all and forever. And you know what? Perfect practice makes perfect.
Right.
I'm still learning. I'm not perfect. But imperfect action is better than no action at all. And when you do the videos and you connect with people and you say, hey, you know what? I don't want to freaking do this video, but I'm doing it anyways. And the reason why I'm doing it is I'm getting out of my comfort zone. The same thing you should do. Because everything you want in your life is out of your comfort zone.
Right.
And the reason why they say that the grave is the richest part of the world is because there's many people that didn't get uncomfortable to go balls to the walls to get their goals and dreams met because they were scared. They were scared of rejection. They were scared of taking risk. Guess what? We take risk every day. Why not fight for your family versus work hard to build your boss's empire?
So let me ask you this. In regards to, doing a live and saying you want to be financially free, and I don't know your situation, but like I'm still currently working, right? So if I go, I hate my job, and then somebody from my job sees my face,
who cares?
And they say, you know what, you're fired because
you're fired. They obviously weren't looking for you. They need you more than you need them.
But let me chime in on that. Listen, I come from the world of private jets. I come from the elite. People who spend tens of millions of dollars on a damn machine that flies. We all know only 5% of the world can do that. I'm on Facebook Live. The owner of my plane is worth $500 million. Okay? I'll tell you, I wanted to chime in a little earlier, Arthur. You're worried about Facebook Live. And, of course, we're always worried about what people type. But you're sitting here talking to me on a camera. I can publicly criticize you right now face-to-face. Can I? Like, if I don't like what you're saying, I can say, hey, yo, be quiet, whatever. And I could publicly insult you if I wanted to. I mean, that's not what we're about here. But That right there alone, raising your hand, getting on a video feed and talking and asking questions, you're already a step ahead of the game, man. You're already personally interacting with people versus people just watching and typing. As far as your job, stay away from talking about your job. They can't fire you legally. You could sue them because you're not saying, hey, I'm working for ABC Corporation and I hate my job. You could just say, like I started out with, I've been grinding. I missed holidays. I was on a private jet initially when I decided I don't want to work for people and I'm really working to get out of it. When I was traveling the world, but I was stuck on a rich man's plane while they were out enjoying the world. And I said, man, this isn't for me. I got a family at home. I'm making a ton of money. And I walked away from a $280,000 a year job because I wasn't happy. But the point is, you're already taking that step. You know, we've talked before on Facebook, Arthur, you know, the Long Island jokes and we're going to Hawaii and all that. You're doing something that most people aren't even gonna attempt. You know what I'm saying, bro? So like personally, you're worried about insignificant stuff. You're worried about getting on a Facebook Live and worrying about some jerk off typing something that'll insult you. You know, don't worry about that stuff. Listen, man, we joke about this all the time on our other masterminds on Sunday night. I get people who insult me. Oh, look at the bags under your eyes. You must be broke. You got all these ugly bags. And you know what I say? I read it. I see it. I chuckle on the live so I could let them know this is what I think of you. But the long story short is when I do my feeds from Hawaii and I do my feeds from Puerto Rico that I got planned right after Hawaii, I'm doing stuff with my son now that I couldn't do because I decided I'm not going to be like my coworkers. I'm not going to be like, you know, that guy that we all know that's just purely miserable, that hates, you know, hey, it's sunny out, and they curse you out because you're saying it's sunny out. You know what I'm saying? So we're all, everybody in this room, not just you, but everybody in this room already have taken that step beyond what most full-time people are going to take. You know what I'm saying? So don't let something like a simple Facebook Live, like I said, just keep your job out of it. Because when you punch out from your job, unless you're not doing something grossly illegal, you know, whatever, what other people do, I don't know. But if you're not doing something grossly illegal, they can't fire you for anything. Because you're not bad-mouthing the company. You're just saying, hey, I work full-time. I don't want to work full-time anymore. So this is what I'm doing to better myself for me and my family.
And it's okay to hate your job.
Yes.
85% of the population, keyword, hates their job in job satisfaction surveys. So you're not alone.
Yep.
You want to do something better and bigger for your family and your wife and your kids so that you can provide a legacy for them. Because what legacy are we leaving if we work for a job? What, we got a little bit of group life insurance that pays out? And once that's done, your family starves. We're actually going to create something that's an asset for your family that you can will to them that you'll get paid for the rest of their lives. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes more sense. Just do it, right?
Let's do it, brother. Listen, man.
You want to have some private sessions with me? Let's do it. Let's get you out of your comfort zone and let's make it happen.
Yeah, man. You got my information, Arthur, bro. We're headed to Hawaii together, bro. I mean, we're already on a path together, you know? And Sean is on this and other people are on this. And I'm looking forward to meeting some of the, like Jesse Sings and all those guys that I chat with all the time.
Yeah, I heard he had a hard time with video at first.
Yeah, man.
Where he is now.
Listen, everybody. I've talked to Jason Stone, who was running his companies in Miami, got into the internet business, and then it was like he had to do the same thing. It's all self-image. You know, look at me. I joke about the size of my head. I don't care. I got a big old head. And you know what? I love me. I love me. You know, we people are fat, people are skinny, tall, short. You got to love who you are. And you know what? Accept your flaws. Don't worry about what the people think. Because ultimately, if that's what you're doing, you'll never make it in life. Because you know what? There's always going to be somebody in better shape than you. There's always going to be somebody better looking. There's always going to be somebody with more money. And you can't walk through life, period, worrying about what other people think. Self-image, keep that confidence in yourself, and project that to your audience. That's the bottom line. And that's what I'm here to do, and that's what my fan page is all about. You can check my fan page out, by the way. It's a little quick plug. But but you know, that's what it's about, man. That's the beauty of life, man. There's just so much possibility in life. And you got to just take that step. And Arthur, man, you're worried about insignificant crap, brother. I'm going to lecture you in Hawaii when I see you face to face. But, bro, that's what it is, man. You're listen, Facebook Live, here's another key. Just keep it really short, 2 minutes. Keep it 2 minutes. Hey, I'm Arthur. I'm this, I'm that. Man, if you like what you hear and like what you see, just please like, share, and comment on my video. I'll talk to you guys soon.
Because you know what's going to end up happening, Arthur, is you're going to be on there for 2 minutes and you're going to get really good. And that 2 minutes will be 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 40 minutes. You'll be like, oh, shit, I was just on this for 40 minutes? Ah, that's not no big deal.
It happened to all of us, brother. And that's to be honest.
Does that help, bro?
Yeah.
And we all should be friends on Facebook. No ifs, ands, or buts. Yep. We're all in the same group. We're all there to support and guide you and help you in any way that we can. We're there for you. Hey, Chin, we got one more question, then you can go down, Dios Netty. Go ahead, Kay.
Hey, brother. So this is to Arthur. Okay, people know me. Sean knows me very well. Know me when I first got on the video. I've got one question for you, brother. What is your why? You focus on your why, and you will see dramatic change. You focus on it with heart and soul, and nothing can stop you, okay? You get in there and you say, this is my why, my children, this is my why, my wife, okay? I want to make a better life for them. This is all about them, okay? This is not about me, this is about them. And you start thinking with that mindset, and nothing will stop you. Bottom line, brother, okay? All right.
Nice. Thank you, brother. Appreciate the comments. So, Arthur, brother, you're good, man. You're in good hands with us. I'll tell you that right now.
Well, Arthur, I was just going to add, I mean, you pretty much have the story everybody has. The majority of people coming into this business have a job, have a 9-to-5 job, and want to get out of it and want to have success in it. So, you know, look, I've got a job too. It's a 9-to-5. It's a very great paying job, but I prefer to do this. This gives me freedom. Like we all, you know, we're all here for different reasons, but the majority of the reason I'm here is for the freedom. So, you know, you're building a story. You have a 9-to-5, whatever your hourly job is, do your job, complete your job. But then when you're not at work, focus on this, be successful with this, and use this as your story. I don't downplay my job. Actually, I love my job. It's a great paying job. I've gotten promoted several times and climbed the corporate ladder. But I don't badmouth the job. I just talk about the freedom that I'm building and the business opportunity going into entrepreneurship, the things I can control being an entrepreneur. So, you know, speak of your story, you're going to build a great story because of the job that you're going to leave behind. So, you know, you just got to, I think Kay there hit it on the nail, and I put it on the comments. I mean, when your why is so strong, I mean, we all know the capacity that we can achieve here. I mean, the benefits and the amount of money, and ultimately what we're all here for, the freedom, is limitless. I mean, that when you look at the end of the tunnel, you should all have goals, whether it's a 1 month goal, a 1 week goal, a 1 year goal. I got 2 and 3 and 4 year goals because I have some expectations and things I want to accomplish that Alfredo and Mac are up to. But, you know, when you see that light of the tunnel, that end of the tunnel, I mean, you're going to have a story to share and say, you know, you're working your 9-to-5 job today, but, you know, in 6 months, where are you? In 1 year, where are you? In 2 years, where are you? And that's why you're here, because you're not going to get that at a job. I mean, you're just not. I've been at corporate world since 2003, and I've climbed the corporate ladders, you know, get up to 6 figures, making great money, management. You start managing several hundred people. It's fantastic, but the best thing you get at a job is you get a few more money, you get some great stock options and stock monies. You see that pile off and grow a bit. But then there's off years where it slows down, and every single time I get a promotion, I lose more time with my family. That's just the fact of the matter. The higher up in the position you get, people think, oh, VPs, CEOs, these guys have it easy. They don't. I can tell you that right now. They have the things on their mind, the worries they have. I mean, the tens of thousands of employees, the programs, the services, you know, P&Ls. It's ridiculous. So in a job, the further you climb, it only gets more hectic. It's maybe not hard labor, but it's the labor that doesn't let you sleep. It's the labor that you're spinning around in your bed all day. And in this business, I mean, think about it. I mean, you're getting freedom. What we're working on is all about freedom, because that's what money buys. Money buys freedom. So, you know, get out of your comfort zone. Your why, it better be strong. Just think about the why. I have a great family, a loving family. My youngest son was born with spina bifida. He's doing fantastic. I don't want anyone to think, you know, you got to be sorry for me. He is in great hands and doing great. But, you know, that's the stuff that the reason why there's just no stopping, the reason why I have a 2, a 3 or 4 year plan and expectations of what I'm going to do here in online marketing.
Awesome. Yeah, man, if your why don't make you cry, it's not big enough. You got to revamp that. Victoria, you've been on here for a while. You're really quiet. Is there any questions you want to have? She's like, oh, God, I'm going to get called out. Come on, you can share. We're all good. We're like family.
I guess not really. I actually asked Daniel, I had a question about just linking things together with the bit.ly link to your domain, but he kind of reached out, so that was awesome.
Cool. How long you been in MCA?
Not too long. Long, but not with the intention of marketing. I actually I saw a post for it and saw the potential for eventually marketing it. But I really actually was interested in the service side of it, the package. So I think since maybe June or July of this past year, but I'm just recently starting to market it, getting things.
Well, welcome. Don't be scared to reach out to us. We're here to help you.
Thanks. I've sent all you guys friend requests, I think, already.
Perfect. We also have, we're going to do this as many times as we can. I'm dedicated to 1 hour a day, at least 5 days a week, so we can help go through the technical things. Because I know we've kind of been talking about lots of different things, but there's lots of different things that takes for us to be successful in online. It's not just the how-tos, right? It's the internal challenges, the stinking thinking that we all go through. Everything all pieced together. Henry, you want to go ahead, brother?
Sure.
Go ahead.
Freedom. Okay, that was just my bit. No, my thing. Thank you for having these masterminds. It actually helps clear a lot of things up for me. I'm 99% visual learner, actually, visual and tactile learner. So you know, going through the lists, sometimes I look at them and they just get muddled together, but I'm going to try to actually do a flow chart, do some flow charts for myself to get myself, and I'm going to talk to my teammates to get it straight in my head. So I'm looking forward to blowing this out of the water. And I like that 2, 3, 4 year plan. You know what? I used to do those when I was in the bank. I need to put those back together because that really kept me focused. That's how I was able to move up in the bank when I used to work there very quickly. So,
right on.
Thank you guys.
Thanks for coming up, man. Thanks.
Sandy, you are next.
Hi. My question is to all the like to Daniel and some of the other guys out there. Are you guys using business cards at all? Like, do you have your link on a business card and to hand people when you're out on the streets, or?
I don't use business cards. What I did was I made a 4x6 postcard. I also, in past time, I did printing and graphics and all that. So the other thing I've done in the past. So a simple and effective 4x6 that you could leave a stack, you know, in the gas station, wherever you live, car wash, anything kind of relative to the service you're providing. So car wash, you got a guy waiting for his car to be washed. Oh, what's this? Potential customer. So, I mean, if that's the route you want to go with physical product, 4x6, because it retains enough information, benefits and whatever, your personal information, and just leave them. And most business will gladly let you leave a stack of business cards, postcards on their counters.
Okay.
And
So,
there's actually, I can't remember the company, I'll find out, but there's actually postcards that we can buy as Motor Club of America. You just place your order, you tell them the details that you want on the card, and it's already on there. So your email address and that phone number that you have, whether it be through Sideline or Text Now, so that people aren't inboxing your crazy cell phone like Dane was talking about, you can get those. They're fairly inexpensive. They work out to roughly 25 cents a piece. You can buy a couple thousand of them for $100, and you can promote them. There's also MCA store. Oh,
yeah.
Look at you, Smarty.
Maybe you just put the link in. Thank
Awesome.
you.
Look at you. She's all quiet. She's like, you rock, sister. So yeah, there's lots of good stuff for us. Arthur's got another question. Good. Go ahead,
See,
brother.
the shy guy.
It's yeah.
He's not so shy anymore.
We broke him.
It's not really a question. It's the fact that I actually work in the automobile industry. I'm a sales manager at a dealership. So pitching this opportunity to customers is going to be very, very easy for me and very, very second nature. I'll do it right from the job I'm at right now. So
there you go.
Here's the best thing. So you don't get yourself in trouble with your employer, get those cards and the email address and the phone number in your wife's name, and you give it to them. Say, hey, I just want to share this on behalf of my wife. So you have no conflict of interest. Because some employers don't like you pitching on their time.
Right.
You know, it's funny, even talking about that, Arthur. When I bought my Chrysler, it was a similar offer that was left in my glove box of my car. So the salesman, I guess, was doing whatever he was doing with a local company in Jersey, and he stuck all their brochures and everything in my glove box.
Yeah, I put it in the envelope, like in the goodbye envelope.
Yep.
And I have an offer for him, so it works out that way.
Hey man, whatever you can do and not get yourself in trouble and lose that job until you're ready to quit, man.
Yeah.
More power to you, brother. You're in a perfect industry.
Yeah, that's why when I saw this opportunity, I said, this is kind of a no-brainer. Like,
That's it, man. Listen, you're starting to get that entrepreneurial mindset, man. You're looking at opportunities from every angle. I do it every day. I do it for my son so that he learns. There's an opportunity everywhere you go. I'll give you another example. Kind of vulture-ish, but somebody broke down in the supermarket when we went grocery shopping. We think the first thing I did was, hey, this is what I do. Here's my membership card. You may want to think about this, save yourself a couple $100. Whether they follow up with it or not, I could care less, but that information was left behind. When I pulled out of that parking lot, I know there's a potential in that parking lot. So everything's a potential. You got to think about that day to day. Yeah. Everybody's cars break down. Everybody blows their tires. Most people, I see it all the time. Some people are just not physically able to change a tire. They have to get a tow truck to come help them.
Now, let me ask you another question. What in the DIM, what link should we be sending them to?
Your capture page. Choose a capture page from the top, and that's all linked in to the rest of it. It's going to send them off to the MCA offer. So once they put their email in and hit send, you capture their email, and it's going to go to Max VSL with the step 1 and 2 under it.
Yeah, so when you click the link for the capture page, the 2 links will come up. One will be no buttons underneath until the timer runs out.
Right.
And the top one will be the ones with the both buttons right there.
I mean, I literally, 5 minutes before I got on this call, just finished up my registration, so I haven't even gotten a chance to get in there and play with it and take a look at it, but I'll play around with it a little bit more.
Yeah, you got a background. It'll come together. Your sales funnel's all on one page. So you pick the capture page you like that resonates with you. It's going to lead to, do you want option A or option B? Like Sean was saying, hey, and here's a golden nugget for everybody using this. I split test both of them already. And the timer works better than the first one. Because most people will skip right through, go to the step, what's the offer? But if you keep somebody glued to a screen with a really high-end done video for 5 minutes, you probably got that sale. And that's the bottom line to it. And I physically tested both of them. And the response and the lead capture was better with the second time with the timer versus just step 1 and 2 popping up. Because they have to sit there until that timer runs out before those 2 steps pop up. And you'll see that on the bottom there. There's 3 screens. One's without the timer, one's with the timer, and then the JVZoo link to buy the system.
Anybody else got any questions? Oh, Eddie's got his question. Hang on, Eddie. Go ahead, brother.
Yeah, let me ask Daniel. You were just talking about the capture page with the timer. So let me ask you something. When you go in the back office, let's say I got the other VSL, the one without the timer. So if I want to go in the back office, all I got to do is copy the one that has the timer on and just swap it with the other one, right?
That's it, bro.
Okay,
it's
yeah.
option or the other. It's A or B. Literally, that's a simplified. It's either the first option or the second one.
All right, cool, man. Thanks. That's what I wanted to say.
Okay, cool.
David, Galaxy Note 5. Anybody else got any, Francisco? Navia, you've been pretty quiet today. You can't talk?
She's working.
All
She's
right.
working. Come on, guys.
Come on, anybody else? Like, who does this? We're here on a Thursday night. It's almost 2 hours we've been on. We'll do them again. We're going to do one tomorrow night as well, getting more into the meat and potatoes of things.
Kate Chin.
Yeah.
Hey,
Hey,
brother.
so what's up? So I have my fan page created, no content. So it's just got no content in it. What's the first best thing to put on with no content yet?
Introduce the page.
Okay.
Say the truth. You know, whatever your niche that you selected,
Mm-hmm.
just a brief summary of what's going and lead right into posting.
Okay, so I'm an entrepreneur. So basically, I would have a video of myself saying, "Hey, I'm an entrepreneur. This is what I, you know."
Yeah. Just hey,
Okay.
my name is Kate Chin.
Mhm.
I'm X amount of years. I don't know your life situation. I'm married. I have whatever X amount of kids. I decided to take this journey for the simple fact of what you're selling, personal freedom, right? That's what we're all here for.
Exactly.
So, hey, that's it. And you know what? Most people that are looking at entrepreneur pages, okay, he's an entrepreneur. Now let's see what he has, what he's up to.
Okay, right
And
on.
you'll see the numbers grow. Like I said, I just started my fan page a couple weeks ago. I got 400 people following me already, liking my page.
Okay.
But it's just that simple. If you stick to the niche, what you decide to do with your fan page,
Mhm.
and you constantly post, like I said, and what's good with the business manager, you can schedule a post. So you can schedule all your stuff in the morning and let it do it itself, and it'll post all day for you.
Okay.
It's that simple.
Okay, right on. And then also, Arthur, I wanted another comment. I'm also a family man. Okay, I've got a full-time job, and when I started on video, I was actually nervous, and I was like, whoa, you know, I was like, and so what got me out of my comfort zone gets me into excitement now. Okay, because I know what I have to offer. Deep inside me, I know what I have to offer, and I have a solution for somebody else. Okay, that can help them. Okay, so I have faith in that, and that's mindset, brother. That's mindset. It's all how you approach it. You can get rid of that monkey that's talking in your head. Oh, what if they do this? What if they do that? That's the monkey talking in your head. Okay, get rid of that monkey. Make your own story up in there. Okay, and you will get rid of that fear. Okay, brother? All right.
Yeah, no room for stinking thinking. Awesome, Kate.
That's it, man. It's that simple. Hey, Nivea got her hand up. Is that by mistake?
No, she wants to talk.
All right,
Go ahead, girl.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Ma'am.
Okay. Just kind of piggyback off of is his name Kay?
Yes.
Yeah.
Was that his name? Okay. Sean can attest to this. I was terribly afraid of doing lives and just did not want to do it. But now I'm starting to get like in a routine and doing the videos now. But yeah, you just have to do it. You have to just stop thinking about what somebody else is gonna say, and just get out there, do it, and after a while you'll do one every day. And also I had a question about the Get Weekly Paychecks. I've been having like a issue with that. The autoresponder, it's been sending like 20 of the same email to my leads that I've been getting. I mean, and I don't know. I mean, I kind of don't know what to do. Should I like? And I tried to go and send it to Get Response, but it won't even. It won't connect the Get Response anymore for some reason. And I don't know what's going on or what I should do.
So let me mirror that. What you need to do is you need to copy and paste the return emails, the auto responses, into the Get Weekly Paychecks. So create a campaign in Get Weekly Paychecks. Take that exact email swipe and move it from Get Weekly Paychecks to Get Response, and then you can control it. And the other thing I would suggest about getting 20 emails is reach out to Get Weekly Paycheck support. Get them on the phone, get them wherever they need to do to figure out what's going on. Let me know your email address. We'll test it out together. I'll help you out as much as I can, and we'll get it solved.
Okay. And I reached out to him, but I never heard back. And I tried, and like when I get on the website, I click on the at the bottom where it says click here now.
Yeah.
Click here for help. I click on that, and then it goes to nothing basically. Like it pops up where it says can't read page or something like that.
Okay.
So I mean,
Let's
get on them.
Yep, we'll look into that. I've never heard about that before, but we'll definitely find out what's going on with that.
Okay, yeah, because I've been having an issue with that for like a week now.
Okay, yeah, we'll definitely follow up with that because we don't want everybody else running into that same problem. We'll get that corrected.
Okay, cool.
Go ahead, Victoria.
Oh, I lowered my hand. I wasn't going to ask. So it was just a really simple question I wanted to ask Daniel. Did you when you created your fan page, did you invite all your personal friends, or did you do the separate profile and then create a fan page off of a separate profile?
When I started my fan page, I had friends that own their own businesses.
Mm-hmm.
So those are the key people I selected because those are the people that are going to listen. I have friends from high school on my Facebook page that they're into whatever the hell they're into, so I just don't even include them. So it was a process of elimination initially.
Mm-hmm.
Then I ran a like campaign. The beauty of Facebook, like campaigns, very cheap. And you can select who you want to target. Outside of this, if you want, we'll get together. I'll show you kind of what I did as far as my like, because I'm actually running a like campaign right now that I could kind of just show you what I'm doing by screenshots. So it's basically the countries, same thing you would do with any Facebook ad. You're going to target the countries, the age bracket, and the people's interests.
Oh, okay.
So whatever your niche
I didn't
is.
think about that. I've done a couple of ads, and I've gotten some pretty good results from those.
Okay. What's your niche? What are you doing on your fan page? Entrepreneur page?
Yeah, just marketing,
Okay.
because I kind of want to, honestly, it's kind of mimicked, I guess maybe like Alfredo or I can't think of anybody else, but yeah, just marketing because I'm ready to jump in when I know what I'm ready to, like when I know what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? I'm not one of these people that like my sponsor really didn't, like I saw the link and I never even really like contacted them. They contacted me when I needed to get like verified to make sure that they got their commission, and then like never heard anything else back from him, and I just, like, I was one of the people that just did it immediutly, you know, like you've got the 80-20.
Mm-hmm.
I was like the 20 that like immediately I signed up, but when I do, like, I'll do a lot of research about everything. So like I've been doing a lot of boosting different things. So yeah, I just kind of wanted a little bit of insight, I guess, on how you did that, because of course I've already dropped my page URL into like the into some of the groups, and I asked people to show some love and kind of give some likes that way. But I just wanted to know how you.
That's fine. I mean, your organic reach is key, especially when you're starting to talk about boosting.
Yeah.
My rule of thumb is 3 days. So I'll post something and I watch the organic reach for 3 days. Once it hits over 250 views, I go ahead and boost it for $5.
Oh, okay.
And target, of course, not just a general boost, but target your boost. Like my page is a motivational entrepreneur page. So I target the Gary Vee audience. I Ty Lopez, Tony Robbins, and I target that demographic. And then it's all, it's all information from that point. Once you run a campaign, you look at the demographics. Was it the 25-year-olds that really attracted to your page? Was it the 50-year-olds? What was it, the 60-year-olds? And then your next boost now shifted again to that audience.
Yeah.
And really get that view up. But I wouldn't just post something and then boost it right away, because really, honestly, you don't know if that initial message even resonated with the audience.
Right. Yeah,
So
there's a lot of good information out there. I've been checking out like Chris Record and like I don't know, a bunch of other people on YouTube about organic organic and paid and just all of that, and that stuff's been really awesome. So
Alfredo told me the best thing that when I first met him, because I laid out all my errors initially that ended up costing me about $13,000 in mistakes over almost a year. He said it. What was your organic reach versus your paid reach? And I didn't have an answer for him because I didn't pay attention to any of that.
Yeah.
So it's very vital that whatever content, if you go to I'll send you a link to my fan page, and you see I do a lot of infographics for motivation, and I see which ones hit the audience the best. Because now if 500 people organically saw it and it really reached them and they either clicked through it or whatever, then I know to boost that, because now I could turn that into people I don't even know and really get a reach going out there and really get that traction going on that post.
Right. Okay.
So it's definitely analytics. It's definitely something that is going to go hand in hand with a business page is really looking at where your numbers are coming from. That's just the bottom line.
Yeah. All right. Thanks.
No problem.
Cool. Anybody else? Come on, David. You've been pretty quiet. He's smiling, rubbing his forehead. Galaxy Note 5. Who's that? Who's got a Galaxy Note 5? We don't bite. We're on the same team, brother. There you go. Go ahead.
Hi, I'm Alvin.
Alvin, nice to meet you, Alvin.
Yeah, I'm Alvin. I'm like in the same boat like with Victoria. I started in a different group, and I'm glad Alfredo opened his doors for me because I learned a lot from Alfredo and the group. And yeah, I'm just on the same boat. Like my sponsor signed me up. You know, I try to reach for him like a few times and never got an answer. So I'm just glad I found Team Easy Money, and the training is awesome. I learned a lot from that. So now I'm just trying to start promoting and put ads. I got some of them turned down, but from what I heard on the call today is that I was putting my link on the ad, so that's why it was getting turned down from Facebook.
That's awesome, man. Well, you know what? Here's the best part. You can use this as an attraction tool that, like Alfredo said the other day, it's same in our DA opportunity. This is about MCA. The reason why we're the #1 team in DA is because we have these masterminds. We have 2 or 3 of them a week. We're in MCA and we're crushing MCA. We're doing the same thing because there's nobody else out there doing what we're doing, and that's getting together with our people. Now, sure, we're going to have more of these, so we want you guys to know that, hey, guess what? We'll get into the meat and potatoes more on the next hangout, but I think it's important that we do this and we talk about these things because these things are detrimental to your success in your business.
Yeah, this is helping me a lot. I'm also on the DA. I'm just getting started with Aspire, but I'm getting the hang of it.
And you know what? The ones that want to win are still here. We're taking time out of our day. We're coming up 2 hours here in 2 minutes, right? I don't mind doing that. Daniel don't mind doing that. Dios Neti, I mean, many of you, the ones that want to win are still here. And I'm not saying the other ones that aren't there, but I learned this from a very successful entrepreneur. He says, you will be the first one there and the last one to leave the meeting. Because you never know when somebody's going to drop that nugget or that one thing that could change your life in that quote or that saying or one thing that'll change your life. And I learned that in the very beginning of my entrepreneurial journey. Don't leave until the meeting's over.
Yeah, that's why I'm still here.
be the one that's in billionaire row, that's on the first thing waiting for the host. You know, that's so important. And I appreciate you guys for spending this time with us. And we can do another one tomorrow at 7:30 East. It'll be 9:30 your time. We can do another one and we can get into meat and potatoes and find out where everybody's at and go, okay, here's what we need to do. And we'll do a recording. Hey, when you first sign up, go here, do this. And we can make our own to help people, because I know this. We only had, I think we tapped out at 30 people on this call tonight. And I know for a fact there was at least 50 plus comments of people that just got in, that don't know what the heck they're doing, what they need help with, all these other things, but they didn't show up.
Exactly. I'll tell you exactly. Here's a stat for you guys. Today alone, pertaining to MCA, I categorized everything. 142 messages. 142 messages. How do I do this? How do I do that? How do I do this? Listen, I'm the friendliest guy in the world. I love success, and I love people winning, and I'll help. But, like, I got to be up at 4:30 in the morning. But you know what? This is more important to me. This is more important to see the people around me that are spending their money and putting the effort into things to succeeding. That's why I'm really pushing for you guys to talk on these calls. I'm very happy that you guys are here, and what we got, like 15, 12 people that after midnight, I don't know what time zone you're in, but you're still here. So that tells me something that, you know, you are sticking around to the end of the meeting, like Sean said. You are looking for every tidbit of information so that you can be successful. And, you know, long story short, that's how I started. And that's how guys like Alfredo noticed me, because I was the guy standing in the corner till everybody was gone, because I wanted every word I can get out of anything I was doing and retain that information. Because you never know, too, I may have had a long day and I might be a little sluggish, but maybe at this point of the meeting, oh, you know what? Let me get this out to the audience. Everybody who's gone now, they're going to miss it. You know, that's the bottom line. So it's very important. Another key is, and I for who had never been in a mastermind, hey, go to Staples and pick up 89-cent marble notebook. And as you run into roadblocks during the day, jot them down. That's what I do. And when I do get a hold of Alfredo or another leader, hey, man, I was on this website and I got stuck here. What would you do for this? It's not like me sitting there trying to think it out like, damn, I had a question, but I can't remember. Write everything down. Even if you grab a scrap paper, I don't care what you write it on. As long as that when you come to this call, you know what you're coming with. You're locked and loaded for your questions, and you're not sitting back trying to remember everything from the day. So that's another tidbit of information. Write everything down. Any question you have or any concern you have, write it down. Bring it to us in these calls, and we'll be happy to help you. Don't think it's a stupid question, because right now at this point in the learning stage, there's no stupid questions.
Yeah,
I would never.
A stupid question is an unasked question.
Exactly. And we would never insult anybody. Even if it did come across as a quote-unquote dumb question, there would never be an insult followed by any of the leaders in this room. So don't ever be afraid to ask anything. And that's the bottom line. And if anybody does get rude in these calls, they'll get booted. That's another rule. We're not going to tolerate any profanity and people carrying on. We're just not going to tolerate it. You'll be booted. We won't invite you back. And that's it. So don't ever worry about the other 100 people in the room. We're not going to tolerate it. So
Yeah.
if that's a concern of yours, it's not a concern anymore. I think everybody fell asleep on us.
I know Bernardo's got that. He's got that look on his face like he needs. I know he's. We need to talk to Bernardo. Bernardo, brother, what's going on? You can run, but you can't hide. We're here to protect you, brother.
Right. Well, I mean, I'm bringing in some sales every day, so I kind of got the gist of everything. Yeah, I've been bringing about one or two. I'm bringing in a lot more leads, so I'm like my problem is I'm having a hard time like actually converting the people. But I mean, I can't really ask for more than one or two.
Well, one or two a day will keep the creditors away.
Yeah, exactly. As long as I can get at least 7 a day, that's perfectly fine with me. Anything greater than that's a lot better.
And to complement that, I had a conversation with Jermaine the other day, and he said, guys, you just focus on the training, and the training will serve your bank account like you never imagined. And we can't stress that enough. There's over 100+ hours, I believe, between Alfredo's training site, the Team Easy Money training site, the DIM site, between what we have to offer, the lives that Alfredo does, Jermaine, myself, Daniel, Dios Neri, everybody. I mean, it is mind-blowing the value that we have provided in this group. Did you guys agree with that? And all we got to do is stick close to the fire, be there to provide, value for ourselves. You got anything? Hey, let's jump on a quick Zoom. whatever we'll do, it's better if we do it in a group setting, because then we can do it more. And maybe it'll have to be a point where you have, you know, you limit your Zooms. I mean, obviously there's going to be 100 questions. 100 questions are going to be there. And it is what it is, right?
Yeah, I think the what's really helped me is personally connecting with people on a personal level. Not too much, but just a little bit, like Double H was saying earlier, something like, hey, how are you? I saw that you were noticed in possibly bettering your current financial situation. You know, what's one of the reasons why you wanted to join an online business in the first place? You know, and you just let them talk. As long as they talk and you basically say stuff like, yeah, $500 extra a week sounds like a good idea, doesn't it? Or how would $500 a week help you? You know, you let them talk and don't force anything on them. You know, when they're ready for the link, they'll beg you for it. Like they'll say, all right, where do I have to go? Where do I have to go? Where do I have to go? And a lot of them are going to say something like, oh, I didn't know that it was $40. And then what I said is, well, when even at an offline job, like at a regular job, it's not free. Like the process might be free. Like let's say you're gonna start off at some construction job. You might get the job for free, yeah, but you're gonna have to buy yourself some steel toe boots. They're gonna run you about $120. You're gonna need some hefty jeans, and you're probably gonna need like a collared shirt. So that right there is like above $40 itself. You just explain to people that, and you know, whether they take it or not, that's on them. But that's what I've been doing.
Yeah, no, that's awesome, man. You gotta build rapport really fast, connect with them, build that relationship, find out what their pains are. Pains are usually the cash flow, and then help find out what their passions are, and then potentially lead them down that road if their mind's open enough.
Yeah, because when I was just sending links like, hey, I noticed you were interested in an online opportunity. Click on this link here to help explain what's going on or whatever. Some people just read it, and I knew they didn't watch the video, because your capture page says it all. There wasn't any emails going off. I didn't see anything going off. So, you know, you basically have to just adapt. Like, why aren't they putting their emails in? Well, it's because you didn't build that connection. You have to build that connection. You have to build that bridge. It's like you some people can't jump 12 feet. You know, they're only going to be able to jump 3, so they're not going to want to take that leap until you help them build that bridge so they can walk over.
Mm-hmm. Amen. Awesome. Thanks, Bernardo, for sharing. Anybody else got any final closing remarks? No? Come on, Dave. You've been too quiet, man. You can hide, but you got that big smile. You can't come here and just not say anything. You got to say at least hi.
Well, hi guys. Name is David Jacino. I've been following Alfredo for a while now. It's about to be about a year since I've been following him, and I've been checking out to see what is this online stuff. I've seen for a while a lot of people posting or sharing videos of online making money from your smartphone, your computer and stuff. So I got real interested in it back in March. And once I met Alfredo, and the only reason that I actually got caught on with Alfredo, because he actually had a video that he posted back then. He was actually promoting DA at the time. And he posted a video where his slingshot, if I'm not mistaken, that it's called, was in the garage, and he had a Puerto Rican flag sitting way back there. So when I saw that flag, it's just like you guys said. There's always something that it can be something so small, and then that small part can have such a big impact. So when I saw that flag back there, I said, "Oh, wait a minute, he's Puerto Rican," because I'm from Puerto Rico myself. So when I saw that, that actually just like, wait a minute, I got to follow this guy. I got to see what's up with him, and see what's going on. And so I started following him, and that's right, Dios Neri, Boricua all day. And I actually started following him and seeing a lot of his video. Went to his page and just to make sure it was real and stuff like that. Because of course, people that have no knowledge of online marketing or anything, I know there's a lot of scams out there, but of course, there's not everything is a scam, but not everybody knows that. So I started following him and seeing a lot of his videos, and just kind of, I actually started chit-chatting with him on Messenger, and he was able to take some time out and actually talk to me and tell me a little bit of what he does. And then in September, I actually joined Mca. But I joined Mca with some young buck from New York. He was promoted it. A lot of other people are promoting it, especially that one kid, Javier Medina, because he's one of the guys that earns a good amount of money doing Mca. And so I joined it because I investigated into it. I mean, I looked all over online, which when I promoted myself, I actually have people look into it before, like you guys said, before you throw links at them and all that sales stuff at them. So because I want to make sure they get informed with what I'm doing, so they can see that it's not a scam. But I joined Mca back in September, and I joined it under that young buck, and it was like a lot of people on here were saying. I joined, and I never was able to get in contact with the guy, so I was like left in the blind. I have no experience whatsoever on online marketing. I am totally a newbie to this. I've been learning as I go until I saw that Alfredo and all of you guys started joining Mca. So once I seen that you guys joined Mca, and then you guys made the Mca page and all that, and I see all of you just joining Mca, I was like, oh, wait a minute, so this is popping. I want to be with them. I want to see how is it that you guys are doing it, and all the software and all the systems that you guys are using and all that stuff. So I've been thanks to you guys actually joining Mca and seeing how you guys are being very successful to this. I've been even more motivated. I mean, I've been constantly I promoted physically, and not just through Facebook, but I actually go out there and do some physical marketing. And I interact with. That's what I'm actually doing right now while you guys are talking. I actually have one guy right now that's messaging me about what am I doing if I'm making money and all that stuff. So, and it's like they say, it's like, don't lie. You don't have to lie. Just be honest, because people will catch you in a lie. You might forget that you said this, and then all of a sudden that person catch on to that. So it's actually true about being honest and truthful about it. And then what I like about it, it's a company that's been out for so long, and as people look into it and they see that, they start to believe in me a little bit more, because it's hard at the beginning. It was real hard. I mean, I've been in Mca since September, and throughout September to December, I only got 2 sales, because like I said, I had no experience online marketing, and it wasn't easy because I didn't know what to do. So now that I met you guys and I've been following you guys, I've been on a couple of your webinars and all that, I've actually learned some more. I've been able to change around my page a little bit more, which I know it still needs more work, because the way it sits right now, it needs to get a lot more work done to it. And I also need to invest in buying the software, because I haven't been able to invest into the software that everybody else is using. So I actually need to invest into that. But I mean, I love the fact every time you guys are on a webinar or you guys go live, I mean, I'm on it. I'm on there because I love how you guys motivate. I love what you guys do. And it's just like most of us, we just want to push our family forward. That's the same thing with me. I have my wife and my 2 kids, and I want to be successful. I want to be able to, one day when I leave this world, leave something for the wife if she's still in, the kids. And I want to be able to enjoy my time here in life with my family, and be able to make money while I'm with them. And so that's why I got so interested into this entrepreneur lifestyle. and it's great. I love it. I don't regret it. And it's been hard. It's been real hard because I haven't had much sales. But thanks to following you guys, you know, I motivated myself again, and now it's just pretty much keep grinding and keep learning, filling my mind up with more knowledge, and just going on forward from here. Thanks to you guys.
Awesome, man. Good to have you. And think of this for a second. We'll end on this because I know we went well over 2 hours, and that's fine. I'm okay with that. I'm sure Daniel is too. How many orphans are out there that are in the exact same boat you're in? You can attract them to this opportunity, and they're already in the MCA, but you can attract them to the environment that's going to reignite the reason why they started this opportunity in the first place and actually help them make money. So if you've done that and say, hey, guess what? You can make money with Alfredo's training. You can make money with the VSL from Daily Income Method. So you get them in on the training, they pay the $100. They're invested in the team now, and they can go and promote that to their team and just reignite, because I believe MCA is a great company. And we have great leadership. And that's going to make a difference for everybody.
Yep.
Anybody else closing remarks, and then we'll finish up? Because I know you guys in the East Coast are 12:30. Daniel, anybody?
Oh, I'm good, man. Hey, like I said, you know, we're live for a reason. There's a reason why it's 12:30 at night. I'm still up, and I got to be up in 5 hours. But, you know, I'm here to help, and that's 100% genuine, and that comes from the bottom of my heart. You know, I want to see anybody who spends their money to better their lives. I want to see you get somewhere. I don't want this to be, you know, I spent $40, I spend X amount of dollars on this and that, and it got me nowhere. So that we're giving you the tools, we're giving you the knowledge, we're giving you some of our experiences, what to do, what to stay away from. And I mean, it's really as simple as find out what's comfortable for you, which way, what route you're going to go, whether it's paid traffic or social media. I mean, whatever you can handle, whatever you can do as far as your finances, you know, just take that direction, and whatever you choose to do, just take the information with you. You know, like I said, I'm giving you the experience of somebody who spent 13 grand, like I said, time and time again tonight. And I can tell you the HQ solo ads, stay the hell away from them. If you want to go paid traffic, let me know. I have preferred vendors, and I have people that, one, over deliver on what you pay for and who give you responsive traffic, if that's what you want. Some people don't want to wait to build a social presence. I've got emails like that. Listen, man, I don't want to build a Facebook page, and I don't want to wait. I just want to drive traffic. So the only remark I give to them is everything set up properly? Because if you send traffic to something that's not responding back, then you just threw your money out the window. Just picture yourself doing that. That's all you're doing. You're throwing money out the window. You're not getting the result you want. So make sure your systems are in place before whatever route you decide to go. Make sure everything is set up. It's a system, guys. It's a business. Treat it that way. And that's what I'm going to end on. You know, like I said, everybody, you know, request me on Facebook, and I'm an open book for whatever I can be open for. And that's all I got for the night.
That's awesome, man. So I'll end on this. Sometime I'm gonna say this. I've also and I say this. We get paid in U.S. dollars. Being a Canadian, that is like a 40% pay raise. Not to rain on your Americans' parades. I love you all, but you know what? When you got to spend 14,000 American dollars, that's literally like 21,000 Canadian. So we give, we get. So I want to say this. I've also went down that road of being burned and taken advantage of financially, and it stunk for a little while. So you imagine 9,200 American dollars in Canadian dollars. That's literally like $14,000. So the stings a little, but it's a bigger tax deduction. So I just want to share that. It's awesome to get paid in American dollars. We love and appreciate our Team Freedom Fighters and our Team Easy Money. We're here to support you, guide you, and help you along the way. And we're learning as we grow as well. So don't think that we're any better than you guys. I'm new to this too. Same with Daniel, same with Dios Neti. We just want a better life for our families, and that's all. So we'll end on that. We'll have another one. We'll post it up in the group tomorrow. Bring your notepads. Bring your pens. We're going to get into some meat and potatoes. Rally the troops. so that we can go through the technical things, and whatever we don't know, we'll reach out to people that do know, and we'll just plug through it together. Is that cool? All right.